Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Sunday night, and my goodness, it has been a very busy night. It's been a very busy weekend, and hopefully it's been productive for you. It hasn't been exactly productive for me, but it certainly has been busy. But tonight, at the very least, I wanted to actually get a bit of an earlier start than normal, but I gotta tell ya, one of the biggest things that you definitely need to have some sort of control over is your own time. And I'm starting to feel that more and more and more. And honestly, with that, the worst part about it that comes with it is the stress of trying to actually maintain some sort of routine. It really is honestly a struggle. Like, it's usually easier and understandable when you're younger because, let's be honest, your time is consumed. As a child, your time is pretty much more or less controlled. And I'd say, for the most part, it probably needs to be. But when you get older, things start to change. But, at least for now, though, we don't have to worry about any of that stuff here. We can actually get back into Daemon X Machina and play that a little bit more. I had a nice first impression, but I got a feeling they definitely went in a direction where it's not methodical combat, it's definitely more frantic. Like, frantic, split-second decisions. Trying to go with a high speed compared to... Armored Core was never really a fast-paced game, and primarily because of that due to the controls. Let's be real about that. The controls were very obtuse for its time. This one here, the controls seem to be good. I'm glad you have complete customization of controls. That's definitely, if anything, the best part about this game. And for now, though, let's continue. I wonder how many save files you actually get to have. It's definitely one thing I definitely have majorly overlooked, just simply because if I don't see multiple save slots, I don't think about it as much anymore. So I haven't actually really had any time today to really sit down and adjust things. I wanted to, but I didn't have the time. So I didn't really get to even think about a name for my mech here or anything like that. And I definitely say one thing, you know, the overall skins, like if you like having a very specific type of skin, definitely that's really nice. I do like they definitely made it so there's no reason not to save up on things. Still love the rock and roll. It's not as futuristic. Am I still actually using those legs? I am, actually. I don't think there actually is no... Is there actually a... Are these literally just all-around better legs? Durability... These things are actually just all-around better legs. Yeah, there was no reason for me not to use those. Any new messages? I believe we read all of our messages. Yep. So in our last stream, kind of give you a quick update. We've done all the E rank missions here, and we've been unlocked the ice cream shop, or the ice cream parlor. A very strange place. Very strange. I don't think it actually really matters what you actually choose here, but each ability here gives you something, gives you and your mech something a little bit different. I'm trying to remember actually what was the best. I think it was yogurt? Melee attack power, maybe it wasn't yogurt. I'm also noticing the flavors are just different. So I guess each time you actually come here, the flavors are different. It's actually kind of interesting. I'm actually curious about something now. So if we leave it, go back in, will the flavors change? No, they don't. So they might change on a per mission basis then. It doesn't even seem like the vessel, like the actual, like you choose cup, cone, or that doesn't really matter about anything. Really haven't really touched the multiplayer. It is nice that you can actually just go online and look for other players. And I probably should actually dedicate a little bit of time towards that some other time, but for now, I'm kind of just gonna stick to the single player here. So I said we did all the E rank missions, including the free missions. Partnering up. As your rank increases, you can request mercenary partners for missions. Mercenaries you choose will join your team for the mission. You can increase your pool of potential mercenary partners by completing certain requirements. So there weren't really that many missions here. I don't know what the cleared here. So you can actually do that over again. Oh, okay, so each partner actually will cost something. Peacemaker. Oh, cool, they even gave them names for their arsenals, too. Very nice. A combat support unit its equipment has been optimized to provide on-the-fly assistance to pilot teammates by focusing design and facilitating in and out flyby techniques. Let's see, you don't get much more of a description, actually. Outer ability, while his standard capabilities far exceed those of an ordinary human, he has no unique skills of his own. So he basically just has a bunch of guns. But we're not there to do free missions for the E ranks, we're here to do the E to D ranks. So we're going to Grace City. Stop the Immortals expansion. The numerous corrupted AIs have been detected in the neutral zone bordering Zen's territory. Team up with other reclaimers to eliminate these AI and prevent the Immortals from expanding their territory. I gotta say, I'm still surprised they can't just come down with a single name.
Briefing will now commence.
Like, it literally actually makes me wonder, it's like, did they really want to call them Outers in the first place?
This mission is a request from Zen. Numerous corrupted AIs have been confirmed in the neutral zone bordering Zen's territory. They are forming colonies. Your mission is to destroy them and prevent the Immortals from expanding their territory. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
So, just a bunch of little guys, then.
The mission area is one of the old city districts. What are the odds of there being human survivors?
Orbital has long since conducted rescue missions in all territories in search of survivors and saved all they could find. Corrupted AIs are all that remain in this territory.
And corrupted AIs are the only enemies there? Nothing else? No new Immortals or anything?
At this time, I'm unable to confirm that.
AI grunts aren't worth a whole lot in terms of credits. But if we don't need to worry about survivors...
If you're done complaining, could you decline already? My sisters and I can clean this mess spick and span.
I never said I wouldn't accept the mission. We've got dreams to save up for, after all. And with the Immortals more active than they've ever been, Jack's had a real fire in his belly lately.
Ah, yes, a lucky little Jack. I'd love to find out for myself just how talented that boy leader of yours truly is. To say nothing of my interest in attempting to kill someone alleged to be unkillable.
Knock it off. Like, Jack may have the best service record between the five of us, but at the end of the day, he's still just a boy. A wink and a smile from that pretty face of yours would make him crater his arsenal just like that. Besides, do I look like the type to forgive someone who'd threaten to kill him?
Oh my, aren't you precious?
Sheesh.
This is a very interesting cast and crew.
We of House Valentine remain ever ready to lead mankind, to take preemptive action against any ill that may befall the human race. I understand that some people, like you and your family, only fight for money. But our family fights to
You don't understand a goddamn thing. Every person has the right to a happy life.
I'm guessing crows from innocence.
At least I believe we have that right. That's why we fight.
Yes, well, good luck with that. I'm not particularly interested in what you do, so long as you don't impede my dear savior. But if you do get in his way, I don't care who you are, I will kill you. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good boy. 4, I have but one question.
Yes, my lady.
Upon completing this mission, which side will assume control over this neutral zone?
Per Orbital's regulations, it will become Zen's territory, as they issued the mission.
I see. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Man, that woman scares me. She's got a screw loose or something. And Princess's mind is a total mystery to me. Keeping quiet was the right call, rookie.
It's not like I can talk. And at the same time, Crow, oddly enough, actually sounds like Crow from Ruby.
We'd never win an argument with her. If you do challenge her, make sure you're inside an arsenal.
Like, it's like an imitation of it. It's obviously not him. It's not Vic McNogue yet. I can't even pronounce his name.
You'll probably end up partnering with one of my siblings eventually.
I think I've already had.
If you do, make sure you take good care of her. Till next time.
Well, he's clearly the father figure. Alrighty, well, I think I don't have to worry about... Actually, yeah, I didn't change my weapons, so I think we're good on the weapons department. I'm surprised I haven't been able to buy any weapons, but it seems like they're definitely going to be banking on acquiring weapons more than anything else. Weight affects your arsenal's movement. Yeah, I do need to see if there's like an overall stats page. I'm sure there is, I just haven't seen it yet, or haven't taken the time to find it yet.
Scanning battlefield. Femto particle density is low. Short-range radar will not be
Oh,
affected.
that's much further
Initiating
range.
each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Yo, I'm Jack from Innocence. You must be that rookie I've heard so much about. Pleased to meet you. Hey, Princess, aren't you at least gonna say hi? Oh, I bet you two haven't even been introduced yet. No worries, I got this. This is Princess from Panzer Crown. She's not very friendly, but she's one heck of a sniper. If you're not careful, she'll snag all the points without even breaking a sweat.
Who asked you? Don't talk so much, idiot.
Why
Don't
not
call me an
descend
idiot.
it?
I've got heavy thoughts swirling around upstairs, you know.
Such as?
Fighting, why we fight, you know, that sort of thing.
I only fight for Empress. Nothing else matters. I don't care who my enemies are. And I don't need allies
That's
either.
disturbing.
Don't say that. The battlefield has rapidly expanded in recent months. New types of immortals have been confirmed, too. Probably means they're getting desperate.
So?
So we gotta beat them. It's humanity's only chance at a happy ending. You might think it's silly, but I'm fighting for a world where everyone can live in peace. Rookie, want to hear something cool about femto particles? You can redirect your femto supply to change your arsenal's characteristics. Pretty neat, huh? Based on where you direct it, your arsenal will underperform in other areas, but that shouldn't matter if you know what you're doing. Use it if you find yourself in a bind. If you ever need more femto, keep an eye out for a big mass of femto particles. You normally absorb little bits over time, but a visible mass of femto can be absorbed all at once.
Interesting. Absorbing femto, you naturally absorb and store femto. You can also absorb residual femto left by defeated enemy AIs. You can also absorb femto more efficiently on the field from hotspots containing high concentrations of femto. Interesting. Oh, hello. Using femto armaments. Press... Okay, to change your femto armaments. Assaults increases arm weapon damage but lowers defense. Wing increases mobility while boosting but lowers defense. Shield deploys a barrier of femto to repel incoming attacks. Upon activation, the effects... So that's what 3 are there for. Interesting. Upon activation, the gauge will decrease. There are up to 3 levels of effectiveness based on how full the femto gauge is. Canceling this active femto armament will recover the effect meter. A certain amount of femto is required for activation. No effects can be gained when Mirage is active.
On the Awakening, when that piece of the moon fell to Earth, it unleashed a deadly poison. So humanity built a giant barrier, the Oval Link, to keep it contained.
I know. It's in every textbook in every school.
Oh, okay, so
But
the D-pad.
femto particles, they're more than just poison. They're the reason mankind was able to enter a new technological golden age. Without femto, we wouldn't be able to keep a single street lamp on. And from there, outers like you and me started being born.
So you want to know what outers really are? Is that it? Seems silly. I don't care about that. I am who I am.
If you say so. But then again, you are stronger than most, Princess.
Being strong or weak has nothing to do with it.
Okay,
What do you
that
mean?
was a little
I used
better.
to be no one. Then Empress found me, brought me back.
Processing. New units have emerged from the territorial boundary.
I don't have my shield equipped anymore. Uh-oh.
Be careful. Those arsenals have assault shift active. Focusing their femto is weakening their armor. Just remain calm and you'll be all right. Get out of here!
Here!
Go.
My arsenal is my friend.
Sniper rifle. Can't resist that.
We just can't lose!
Get up here.
Get out of here!
Okay, and he's leaving the area. Hello? Would you like to get in the area, please? Oh, that's gonna kill him out of the area, isn't it? Yep, that's gonna throw him out of the area, isn't it?
Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Initiating return sequence.
Let's get the other
Over
gun.
already? How'd you do, rookie? I think I earned enough, so I should be okay.
Or execute the return sequence. We have no reason to stay here.
Right you are. I'm sure everyone's waiting back at home. Let's go.
I just realized there's lyrics. Figure that out. Oh, okay, so you're... That's not right. I can't figure out this femto thing. Like, it's hard to tell, honestly. Like, what's what? I think that's attack. I have no idea what the middle one is. I'm surprised I'm not getting any expenses, honestly. That's the other big thing. Let's see. It looks like I got a... Yeah, that's the same play as shotgun and sniper rifle. Well, who likes shotguns? Sniper rifle could be pretty useful, honestly. I mean, I'd rather have the bazooka, honestly. Let's see what do we got here. A handgun, there's a blade. Reaper. Here we go. A shotgun that fires widespread. Its range is short, but its number of shots is impressive. It even has an attachment. Both of these actually have attachments. Oh, left weapon. I don't know why I left that on. So 50-50 effective range 100. That doesn't actually seem to do a lot of damage. Can I not equip that in the other hand? Oh no, I can. Okay. I was about to say, wait a minute. What's the attachment though? I'm trying to see how you can see that. Oh, let's see what the sniper rifle does first. Sniper rifle, 414 damage. That's compared to 150. Or, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, 150. It's the number of shots. That's probably the thing. Does it say how many bullets there are? No, it does not. But since it's a shotgun, you know it'll do a lot more damage. Just not as effective at range. And then the sniper rifle. It's gonna be hard to say, like, if a sniper rifle will actually be useful on a lot of missions. And do we actually have anything? Cell attachments. Here we go. Maybe we can actually see what we have here. Memory optimization, slightly lowers memory usage, slightly increases total magazine ammo. That's what it is. Okay. Well, at least now I know what they are. Still weird, the only thing we can buy is processors. Really weird, honestly. No new messages either. Alright, let's keep it going. Oh, there we get. Yep, we have free missions now. Your objective is to reclaim a production facility that has been seized by enemy AI. Identify and eliminate the commanding AI unit in the area. I think what we'll do, I'll hold off on those for a bit. And we'll focus on the story. Back to Gray City. Immortals are gathering near a data center managed by Orbital. We cannot afford to lose such valuable data. Team up with other reclaimers to defend the data center.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Sky Union. Corrupted AI units are confirmed to be gathering near a data center located in Orbital's territory. Your objective is to eliminate the enemy AIs and protect the data center. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
This mission seems simple enough. But why is Sky Union footing the bill to defend a facility within Orbital's territory?
Yeah. I was wondering the exact same thing.
The historical records contained in this data center predate the Moonfall. Sky Union does not want to lose them.
Predate the Moonfall? Wait, do you mean?
Okay, so this is actually one of the missions they had in the first demo.
So, it's a library then?
Yes, my lord. That is correct.
Huh? Library? What's that?
A facility for collecting and storing physical books. These books could also be loaned to the general public.
4. That's a literal library. He just means library in the sense that it's an archive of old records and data.
Either way, it's not like people still read real books nowadays. Just so you know, Rookie, you can hit up 4 and she'll tell you anything you want to know.
I can provide any pertinent information from Orbital or the Consortium's databases. All you have to do is ask.
See? Doesn't matter if it's the latest jams or new comic books. Whatever you need, 4 will hook you up.
I suppose it is a relic of the past. Still, a data center's effectively a modern library, except everything's digitized, which takes up far less space.
True, physical media is more cumbersome than digital. And yet, I believe some things just shouldn't be digitized.
I think everything should be digitized, but should still be maintained physically. I know, working with a lot of people, they are very analog.
A book's binding bears the feelings of those who have touched it. Why human joy and sorrow is the very essence of art. The path paved by human history represents the totality of our culture. Soulless AIs cannot be allowed to destroy it.
So my street art and jams are part of culture too? Wow, gotta say, I like the sound of that. Yeah, my art's exploding all over the place.
Please. Your juvenile endeavors wholly lack artistic merit.
Don't be rude just because my art's too high concept for you.
Some things shouldn't be digitized, huh?
At times, a poem can provide more nourishment than bread ever could.
For a sheltered snob, you have an amusing take on things.
Laugh all you like. I know the truth.
All right. Art and poetry aren't really my thing, but this seems like it could be interesting. 4, Panzer Crown will accept this mission.
Mission acceptance confirmed.
Yo, sign me up. Sign up Bulletworks too. What kind of artist would I be if I just sat back and watched our culture get ripped apart?
Affirmative.
4, register the 5 hells as well. I feel a moral obligation to accept this mission.
Registered. Mission acceptance confirmed. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch.
I'm tagging my wonderful name right on that library's wall once we're done defending it. See ya!
BG must be going senile, recruiting that kid.
I hope to finish this and return in time for dinner. Farewell.
They definitely made sure they had a colorful cast of characters. Alright, let's begin. Although I will admit, I do like a lot of their personalities. They're endearing. Now, if only they actually had as much interaction on the battlefield. Defense and escort missions. Missions in which you must defend a designated target from attacking enemies. A mission is a failure if the target is destroyed. Placing mines. Here we go. Press A to grab. Press Z to place a mine held in the right hand.
Sky Union has applied landmines to defend the facility. The enemy AIs are already on the move. Place the mines before they reach you. The enemy AIs have arrived. Eliminate them at once. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is near 0. Short-range radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Might check 1, 2. So that's a library, huh? Oh! That big wall is just begging for a wild-style masterpiece from yours truly.
Don't get cocky around cannon fodder. If they shoot you down, you're on your own.
Wow! You got no chill. Say, where's that other guy?
I'm right here. If you 3 fail, I'll finish this myself. You can take solace in that.
Excuse me? So you just expect to get paid without doing any fighting?
I fight in accordance with my principles, but I alone decide when to take up my sword.
Oh, come on! Really, dude? Don't accept the mission if you're not gonna fight?
Ignore him. That kid pulls this sort of stunt all the time. Just do your job and keep your mouth shut.
Fine. I got my volume maxed. Time to bring the noise! Don't fall behind, rookie! Let's jam!
Okay, so you do actually just actively switch. Interesting. Oh, there's a lot more people up here.
Target response diminishing. 80% remaining. Detecting additional AI reinforcements invading from the north and south. Target response diminishing. 60% remaining.
That's a lot of,
Target response diminishing.
A lot of enemies.
40% remaining.
Okay, what's going on here?
Target response diminishing. 20% remaining. Damage to the data center exceeds 90%.
I just blew
Structural
it up.
integrity compromised. Collapse imminent.
Oh,
Damn it!
failed.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I'm gonna kill you!
How? You're all out of ammo.
Then I'll ram them if I have to! Whatever it takes!
You're out of your mind. If you get too close, that library's gonna come crashing down on you.
Unfortunately,
The data
mission failed.
center has collapsed. 70% of its data is lost, and fire is consuming the rest.
It's all up in flames.
Mission incomplete. The objectives of this mission can no longer be achieved. Mapping return sequence.
Unbelievable! I'm gonna kill those two the next time I see them.
Man, I feel like a real toy. EG's gonna tear me a new one for this. Let's get out of here, rookie.
I wish they honestly wouldn't call you rookie. Mission failed. At least they give you the option to retry. I'm honestly surprised, actually. I could easily see this game letting you fail missions and moving on. But I do like the fact they do let you retry, in a way. I'm so used to the Armored Core. It's like, well, if you fail a mission, you're gonna have to do it again, or you could move on. Like some missions, if you fail, you just literally moved on.
Sky Union has applied landmines to defend the facility. The enemy AIs are already on the move. Place the mines before they reach you. The enemy AIs have arrived. Eliminate them at once. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is near zero. Short-range radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Might check 1, 2. So that's a library, huh? Oh! That big wall is just begging for a wild-style masterpiece from yours truly.
Don't get cocky around cannon fodder. If they shoot you down, you're on your own.
Wow, you got no chill. Say, where's that other guy?
I'm right here. If you three fail, I'll finish this myself. You can take solace in that.
Excuse me? So you just expect to get paid without doing any fighting?
I fight in accordance with my principles.
I was like, wait a minute, where's my gun?
Decided to take up my sword.
Oh, come on! Really, dude? Don't accept the mission if you're not gonna fight.
Ignore him. That kid pulls this sort of stunt all the time. Just do your job and keep your mouth shut.
Fine. I got my volume maxed. Time to bring the noise. Go far behind
Oh, no wonder why. It was
Let's jam.
the bees that were destroying the library.
Target response diminishing. 80% remaining.
That's not good. You know what? I'm starting to think I'm gonna need this bazooka. Where's the other one? I'm surprised I'm not... Oh, no, there. I was about to say, it's like, one thing I'm noticing is I'm really stuck. There. go. Here. Go with the heat seeker. There's another one. There's the other one. Why is this auto lock actually for Legion, Saucefire, another down booster. Let's go with the down booster. I think you can equip that actually. One target left. Much better. Oh, come back here. I can get it if it falls in the water there. Come on, get over here.
New units detected on the radar.
More AI reinforcements? Wait, these aren't AIs.
Yo, what's up?
4, what exactly are we looking at?
They are arsenals, not AI units. Their ID signals are affiliated with Horizon.
Arsenals? Horizon arsenals? Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Verifying information. Please stand by.
4, open the wide area channel. Hey, what do you two think you're doing? We're here on a mission from Sky Union. Sky Union? Captain, what should we do?
Only a slight complication. Our mission remains unchanged. Destroy the target facility.
That's what I like to hear. Be a real shame to have come all this way for nothing. I was about to blow up just now.
If you get in our way, we will eliminate you. So if you don't want to die, go home.
Personally, I'd love it if you got in our way. Give me a reason to blow you out of the sky.
Yo, what do we do? Attack him back?
4, explain this.
My apologies. I'm not authorized to disclose that information.
Then what good are you? Cover me, kiddos. I gotta be a sitting duck for like 10 seconds.
Huh? What are you...
Over-counter. First barrier cleared. Infiltrating worm code. Data key decrypted. Bypassing the source barrier. An intercept barrier. Reversing arsenal key to default settings. Copying orbital master code. Initiating modify ring.
Bingo. Horizon posted a mission to destroy this facility.
That mission objective is the opposite of ours. Just what the hell is in this library?
What? They'd rather slash it than let us have it? Not happening.
Guess the cat's out of the bag. Let's get to work, Sif. Over and out.
Yes, sir. Time to set off some fireworks. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go! Fan-friggin-tastic. Still, this is a good opportunity to make both Sky Union and Horizon owe us big time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You want to throw down with those two? For real?
Moment of truth time, kiddos. We've all got reasons for being here. Want to live by your terms instead of being a consortium tool? Stand your ground and fight.
Son of a... No way am I letting these two fight us. Rookie, don't go dying on me now.
Yeah, that's a lot easier said than done. Oh my goodness. Just got blown out of the sky there on that one. And not a lot of ammo on that one.
Not bad at all.
Oh. Okay, the melee is always hurting. What the hell? Oh, it's sick.
Is that all? I'm not dead yet.
And your time you will eat.
That's right, you better run!
Enemy forces are retreating from the mission area. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
We got him on the ropes, kiddos. Now chase them down and finish them off. Teach them what happens to those who cross me.
Hold up, I'm all out of ammo. I got some paint bombs I could toss their way, though.
Lucky break for them, I guess.
Well done. Humanity's most precious treasures remain secure.
Ugh, I can't stand that clown.
I should have killed
Ignore
Sif.
him or get used to him. Those are your options. Make sure you report what happened here to your boss.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta say, though, you hacking into an orbital computer, easily the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Well, kiddos, if we ever team up again, I'll make sure to give you both special treatment. 4, execute the return sequence.
Affirmative.
I should have killed Sif.
Mapping
I probably
return
could have gotten a
sequence.
gear. That sucks. Ah, come on. That's disappointing, honestly. I was really hoping we could actually get something. It's honestly disappointing, actually. Give you a lot of... You really need the mines. I should have killed Sid first. I was too focused on Reaper because I thought we could have beaten both of them. That's honestly disappointing. Okay, no, so... I'm always curious, like, why I'm always descending? It's probably just because... Yep, it's because I'm holding the C-stick. I was always wondering why I was going down. Ah, really wish it. Huh? Oh, hello, there are expenses. I guess that's the condition of the library. The new missile launcher, Tenacious. Completed 10 missions. More woodland camo. Probably gonna have a lot of camo skins, actually. By locking blades with your opponent and knocking them away, you can deal even greater damage. So I guess if you knock them away and then you attack, then you will get that greater damage. There we go. Message. Well done. Thank you for responding so quickly. Sky Union believes that the needs of the many must always outweigh the needs of the few. No sacrifice is too great if it serves the greater good. It may seem ruthless, but this is the reality. Over the course of our stewardship of humanity and the world following the Awakenings, we have come to accept a number of harsh truths. Since its redevelopment, Grace City provides 20% of the world's energy, and with it, a small measure of stability to the everyday lives of ordinary people. That is what you have protected today, Tenmar. For that, we are grateful. Going forward, we hope you continue your service and keep up the good fight to maintain order in the world. Alright. What did I get here? Obviously new paint. I think it was just the same arm. It's a different arm, actually. Actually, it's the same one, but with an attachment. Why don't we actually equip that? And weapons. What did we get? We got... integrated lock-on system, heat detecting, a specialized missile launcher with excellent missile speed and range of fire. Not as much damage or area damage. A lot more ammo, though. I wonder why. I'll hang on to my current one here. Here we go. This is actually something we didn't actually equip last time. I don't know what the down booster is, though. A Boosts designed for descents can be used alongside the standard boost function. Well, we'll see what it does in a moment. More decals. Let's see what the next mission is then. We received reports of Immortal laying some sort of structure near the city ruins. Sky Union has requested an investigation into this matter. The old Astram Arc.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Sky Union. Immortals are laying some sort of structure in the desert area near the city ruins. Your mission is to investigate this structure. Also, corrupted AIs are confirmed to be guarding the area. You'll need to eliminate them as you investigate. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Honestly, a lot of these missions are pretty tame.
The Western Seven will accept this mission.
Only fools and frauds take on risk without knowing what's at stake. Which are you, I wonder?
Our members can't afford to be picky about which missions to accept. Given a choice, we'd rather die on the battlefield than anywhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my arsenal.
Going the wrong way!
And there he goes. Personally, I'm all about this mission. This structure they're laying down, do we know what it's for?
It is impossible to tell just by looking at it, hence why this mission is an investigation.
Good point. Well, that doesn't sound like it'll be too dangerous. All right, Bulletworks will take this mission.
Terrors will decline this mission.
Terrors? Interesting.
Our leader, Grief, would like to preserve our forces for any potential cleanup operations after the investigation is complete.
Oh. Terrors isn't joining? Shame. I thought I'd finally get a chance to see the legendary Grief in action.
I'll let Grief know. Please wait.
Huh? Wait a minute!
I've received a reply. Grief does not seem terribly disappointed that you won't be working together.
Yeah, well, makes sense, I guess. Could have pieced that together myself, really.
Well, I must be going now.
Rookie, you let me handle the investigation. All you gotta do is smash up those AIs. This mission seems pretty sweet considering its difficulty. All right, let's get this done and get paid. See you on the battlefield.
That's very worrying. At least I know there will be people. You know, I just realized there... Okay, so there is a side goal coming. Alright, let's start out. Kinda wish it would actually tell us what the side goal is, but I'm sure we'll find it. I should really be more mindful of seeing what the side goals are. I do somewhat appreciate that, actually, knowing that there will be more.
Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle distribution is very dense. Long-range radar sensitivity compromised. A sandstorm is interfering with optical monitoring. Do not expect effective base support. That being said, short-range radar is unaffected. Initiating each Arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Incoming transmission from Nameless of the Western Seven. I will open a private channel for you.
Thanks for opening the line. This is Nameless of the Western Seven. If that seems like an odd name to you, well, just treat it like a call sign. Anyway, that's not why I want to talk to you. I understand that you got in a scrape with some members of the Western Seven. I'd like to apologize for that. Even among the other Reclaimer squads, ours is a unique bunch. We're kept on a very tight leash. Not just as a squad, but individually as well. I don't expect you to understand. Just know that we may come to blows again in the future. In the end, survival is our only goal. No matter what happens, do not forget that. Our lives and freedom are ours alone to reclaim. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for hearing me out. Now let's get this mission underway.
Private channel disconnected. The contents of your communication were not recorded.
So what were you two getting all chatty about?
Just made small talk is all. So, that's the structure up ahead?
Could be a production facility, or a base. These AIs are gonna make it hard for me to investigate. Rookie, you know what to do.
I'll cover you. Johnny, can I trust you to handle the investigation?
Sure, no problem. That sort of thing is more my speed anyway.
Then let's split up and... what?
Situation report. I'm detecting a powerful thermal reaction from the target structure. It is steadily rising in temperature.
Thermal reaction? Maybe it's some kind of power generator.
No, this is...
Spread out. Take evasive action.
For what? Oh, that's a big boy. Oh, it's the tank. And this was the boss you fought in the demo.
What is that? What is that?
It wasn't a mere structure. It's an enormous...
Analyzing target's femto response. The target is an immortal.
Oh, I just realized I'm...
Immortal?
No records of this immortal can be found in Orbital's database. It appears to be a new type.
Let's change things.
Gee, you think? It makes those Giga-class ones we face look like toys!
It's a walking fortress. 4. Send this information to Sky Union.
Done. Sky Union has just updated the details of your mission. Destroy this new type of immortal. Your reward will be increased accordingly.
This is exactly like last time. I swear, Rookie, you're cursed or something.
No use crying about it now. In fact, you should be happy you're getting a bigger payout. Let's give this thing hell. Just don't end up there yourself.
Hey! Are you serious right now? God damn it. Fine! Let's go, Rookie!
That's not good.
Man, this is tough.
Okay, that's really not good.
How do you intend to survive this?
Alright, I need fly. Actually, sticking with the bazooka was a better idea. Come on. Oh, the shield was up. Really appreciate.
How do you intend to survive this?
I don't, apparently.
This victory brings me no joy.
There we go.
This is promising.
Man, this is tough.
Assault rifle. Oh, I was looking for a weak point. Okay. You really like to follow Looking for you.
It'll take more than that to put down this merc.
You're set? No, I can't. Oh, no, I can't. Alright, how many more positions? Track of this thing. I can't just reload. Okay. I'm getting squished. Give me a bigger gun. Or did I destroy this thing? I destroyed this thing.
I think it's working.
The target's femto response is rapidly diminishing. The target has gone inert. All autonomous operations have ceased. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
Good. Let's go home.
Affirmative. Mapping return sequence.
You know, I would not be surprised if the side mission was actually to activate the let's actually take it out with its own gun. I'm surprised we don't actually have to pay for per bullet. That was a lot easier than I remember. Oh, there's some shots. I do love, like, kind of the burst. Well, at least I'll get paid more. Eliminate the Colossal Immortals. Gunfort. What the heck is Gunfort? Let's see. I got 2 attachments. Eliminated Gunfort, eliminated Gunfort bonus. Interesting. Title, wet behind the ears, locked and loaded, machine gun newbie. Brought bullet weapon to 10 missions. Defender, brought shield. I'll appreciate having that instead of rookie. But they're all gonna call me rookie. I swear to God, if they actually... I wish they would just call you an outer or something. Like, it makes sense for the first couple missions, but in the long run, not really. See what the message says. Oh yeah, we did it! We did it all on our own. And the data is perfectly recorded, too. You think BG will finally issue me a new call sign when he sees this? What's wrong with your call sign? Nothing is wrong with it. It's just that Johnny G is my real name, you know? I'd rather have something that lets everyone know how hardcore I am. You know why I'm called Nameless, don't you? That's right. You don't have a name anymore. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Don't worry about it. Besides, it's good to have a name. It's proof that you're someone. You're a good guy, you know that? No, I'm not. I'm a criminal serving out a 400-year prison sentence. But maybe they'll shave off 20 years as my reward for completing this mission. So the rumors are true then? The Western Seven are all convicted criminals? It's not something we try to hide, really. There's no job we won't do in exchange for a reduced prison sentence. I'd rather not fight either of you if I can't help it. I trust you. It's not like you're a murderer who kills people for no reason or anything. Of course not. The same can't be said about the rest of us, though. Huh? You know, I just happen to have some very nice coffee beans. We should have a cup together sometime. Unless you're not interested. No, I'm interested. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I love coffee, but you know who loves coffee? The Rookie! Yeah, the Rookie should totally join us. I insist. I don't drink coffee. Johnny G, you're on your own. Was it system? Where you get... None. Wasn't there. Profile. Maybe... Actually, it is maybe there. Yes, it is. New outer, fledgling pilot, machine gun newbie, locked and loaded. Defender. Defender's a much better title. Oh, cool. You can actually just do left and right. Sealed Contender. A lot of nice titles. Lone... Okay, it's kind of better than that. Kind of melds well with my personality. Another paint job? Oh no, more decals. Okay. Well, let's see what the next D rank mission is. Wonder if we get... Yeah, we've gotten a lot more free missions, that's for certain. Clear out the railway tunnels. Immortals have invaded one of Sky Union's management facilities. Team up with other reclaimers to defend the facility and eliminate the invaders.
Mission briefing. Briefing
I really
will now
do wish
commence.
this game had an arena mode. I'd love to do, like, fight against every character individually.
This mission is a request from Sky Union. Groups of corrupted AIs have invaded Sky Union's territory. Your mission is to eliminate them. The mission area is the overhead tunnels of the linear line. These spare tunnels are not currently in use, but their defense cannons are active, which suggests the security AI has been corrupted. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
I like these straightforward missions. All I gotta think about is what to kill next.
Clearing them out is pointless if we can't prevent their re-entry. Do we even know how they got inside? Just feels like this mission is getting a little ahead of itself is all.
Their invasion point was being investigated as a separate mission, but the sheer number of corrupted AIs made progress difficult. That mission has been put on hold for the time being.
How unfortunate. I guess Sky Union picked the wrong Reclaimer squad for that mission. I'm sure we could have handled it just fine.
Damn right, Lieutenant. Hey, if we find that invasion point while we're busting them up, do we get a bonus?
I can negotiate that. Please hold.
If we can't use the linear line, that's gonna put us at a tactical disadvantage.
Negotiations complete. Sky Union will provide a bonus based on how thoroughly you complete this mission.
A bonus? Now we're talking.
Fine by me. BG would tear me a new one if I turned this down. Besides, I got a wife and kid on the outside to support.
How the hell did you land a wife with that busted face of yours, Lieutenant?
That's a secret. And for all you know, I'm just lying about being a family man.
You and your smoke screens. I never can tell when you're being real with me. Hey, Rookie! Best not stand in front of me if you want to survive. Cause I'll tear through you like a hot knife through butter.
I need to make some adjustments to my arsenal. See you out there, rookie.
Really still wish they wouldn't call you rookie. Ace Liner. Partners cannot be requested for this mission. Like, the mission length for each of these are actually very quick. And it's nice to have, like, those moments where you are fighting something that feels like a boss. I would also assume, at least when this game, when you finish the story mode, you can just go back and do any story mission.
Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is very low. Short-range radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Let's wreck 'em up! You two focus on taking out the corrupted AIs. I'll try to locate their invasion point.
Yes, sir, Lieutenant. I'm gonna tear them apart.
What's over here, then? Something over here.
Just as planned. No complications.
A much bigger stage. Much bigger stage. I do kind of miss one thing is the
enemy down. Acquiring new target.
Oh, they are literally following me everywhere I go. Not to say.
Enemy down. Acquiring new target.
Who's next?
How do I get over there? Hello? Sacred move. Alright. Is that literally the processing it? Why there was a mech there out of nowhere? Destroy that. Purple. I think, yeah, purple's better. Well, I can appreciate the road less traveled by. I can always appreciate the road less traveled.
Victory!
What's over here? Oh, hello. first mission they would give you a bazooka. Oh, I see. So every time you fire, you're gonna be using your
victory!
The femto in each one respectively.
Who's next? Damn, where the hell are they coming from? We ain't even putting a dent in them.
Just tough it out while I look for the invasion point. 4. What do you see at the end of the passage?
3 high heat signatures detected. Displaying on your consoles.
Huh?
Something.
What the? You sure this is right? Or are my eyes playing tricks on me?
The display is accurate. The heat signatures detected.
They're right above us, and coming in hot. Spread out!
There's something up there.
Terrors. Talk about bad luck.
That's far enough. Let's see if you're a worthy foe. No. The woven pattern that will emerge.
Huh? No way in hell I'm letting you stop our mission, Grief.
Mission? Ah, yes. That is one element. But eliminating this facility is what's truly important.
Okay.
Oh, hell. I don't want any trouble, but you know we can't just back down. We have to see this mission through.
Lacking still. There's something here I want you to awaken if possible. The thread continues to be spun.
Oh, that's not good.
4, contact orbital. Terra's actions are in violation of this mission's independence.
No signal. I cannot connect to orbital.
You what?
My apologies. All communications beyond the mission area are blocked.
Huh. Quite an elaborate plan you've put together here. Now I'm wondering, maybe all this is just part of something bigger.
Your orders, Professor? Their disposal may prove necessary in the end.
No. To cut that thread at this juncture would cause further delay. We stay the current course.
What?
I expect you all to survive this. A new awakening draws nigh.
Okay. Oh, that's not good. I don't suppose there's something up there that I'm gonna miss. Yes, there is. Yeah, well.
Pray
okay.
Our squad is depending on you. I'll back you up.
No, that's not right. It's gotta be somewhere I can get. Isn't an option to. You move in this. It's hard to actually get a lock on. Oh, I'm gonna regret shooting. Oh, so you do let your guard down. That's not ideal. Alright, this is getting ridiculous.
This damage is fine, actually.
And I'm dead.
When the time comes, all will be returned.
Oh, that's not good. Well, my mech's gone.
We saw an opening.
Well, now I know why they set it up this way.
Most effective. Well done.
Alright. And that's how it's gonna aim.
Is that supposed to hurt?
I'm actually surprised they let this happen. Oh. It's 2 hits I can take. I am literally feeling like a goddamn... Can I get back in my neck?
A simple but wise decision.
Yep, nope, I'm dead. I took way too much damage in, not the beginning, but the, at the start. The melee combat in this game just destroys you. It's insane. Like, I didn't even get a chance to really switch to any of my weapons. It's honestly kind of surprising.
Scanning battlefield.
And I got
Femto particle
all of
density
this
is very low. Short-range radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Let's wreck them up! You two focus on taking out the corrupted AIs. I'll try to locate their invasion point. Yes, sir, Lieutenant. I'm gonna tear them apart.
Maybe use anything else with my rifle right now. Might as well get the bonus. Those extra parts is always nice.
Enemy down. Acquiring new target.
Probably actually use this.
Did you think you could outmaneuver me? Not a chance.
Oh, good to see that. I was actually gonna be worried about that for a second.
Who's next?
Sacred Moon. At least I know there's one heal point I can heal at. I don't know how to get there though. I guess I should worry about getting the part after. probably be using my Femto arms a little bit more. Yeah, trigger. Bonus. Bazooka. I'm actually surprised the bazooka has an auto lock in this game. That's why the missiles are used so heavily.
Enemy down. Acquiring new target.
Victory! Who's next?
There we go. Alright, let's actually be ready for this.
Damn, where the hell are they coming from? We ain't even putting a dent in them.
Just tough it out while I look for the invasion point. 4. What do you see at the end of the passage?
3 high heat signatures detected. Displaying on your consoles.
Huh? What the? You
there's a
sure
way
this
to
is
snipe
right?
this.
Or are my eyes playing tricks on me?
The display is accurate. The heat signatures detected.
They're right above us and coming in hot. Spread out.
Can I still? Yes, I can.
4. Contact orbital. Terra.
Alright, that's ridiculous.
If that's your best, this world has no use for you.
Yeah, well, I'll be there for target me. I don't get the I still don't get the shield in this game.
Depart from me. Your
Yep,
power
that's
is lacking.
not good. It's gotta be something to heal here. This thing actually, yes it does. They just let you stay. You take too much damage in this. Alright, well. I don't like flying in this. Sometimes it's not optimal. Stay on gloom. What? Come on, how did I lose
Is
that?
this your limit? Then I will end you.
flamethrower.
This sensation. Pain. System error? What the hell's going on?
Acid, what the? I really wish there was some sort of lock-on system. Like, this is getting a little ridiculous.
Have you not yet awakened? Going in the towel, but I ain't done yet. My pleasure got the better of me. Most effective. Well done. Your defiant naivete is endearing, if nothing else.
I should have ran.
A little wear and tear is to be expected. Puzzling machines, these arsenals.
Can do a lot of damage.
Grief, we're almost out of time. The communications blocker is about to go down.
What of the pilot?
Never mind that. More importantly, this outcome has borne unexpected fruit. I'm grateful you survived this, all of you.
Terrors has retreated. Communications channel restored. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
What the hell just
arsenal.
happened? 4. Report every detail of this incident to Orbital, and be quick about it.
Incident not found. What are you referring to?
The obvious one. Terrors interfered with our mission and attacked us.
Data not found.
But how? Wait. Were you sent dummy data? So we got no proof this even happened. Guess all we can do is head back.
Interesting.
I have mapped a return sequence. Would you like me to execute it?
Check the return sequence. I want to make sure it's legit. Bonebox, I want you to keep your mouth shut about this.
I don't know what's going on, Lieutenant, but even I know this is messed up.
If we play our cards wrong here, we'll just wind up dead. Wouldn't you rather die on the battlefield instead?
Sure, but... Sir, do you have any idea what's going on here?
Not at all. In fact, maybe we're better off not knowing. After all, accidents happen all the time.
Accidents? Friggin' hell.
Rookie, you keep your mouth shut too. I'll handle reporting this to BG.
Return sequence check finished. The sequence is legitimate. No issues detected.
All right. Let's go home.
Remapping return sequence. Initiating. All units return according to instructions.
Well, I guess that's what happens when I lose my mech. That was a bit brutal. That also really sucks, but at least I got some good gear out of it. Oh, you can actually just walk slowly. So I guess you could stay in your mech and it's like it's game over, or you can continue the fight and leave it. I wonder if we could improve the power of those. Ah, okay. That's weird, you can only take 3 hits. Oh my god, I ran out of breath. Oh, you slow to a crawl when you're throwing a grenade. Painkiller can now be requested as an ally. Yeah, my VP just absolutely got annihilated. Oh. Did it break? So I'm curious if you actually lose equipment. An HWA. At least we got a flamethrower. It's not a total loss, at least. An AI arsenal. Well, that was an interesting thing. Anything can happen. Anything can happen out there on the battlefield. I'll feel a hell of a lot better if I'm teamed up with you. If you ever need my help, give me a call. Oh, that's nice. So let's check out this weapon I got. So, a new weapon. Oh, so you can sort. Okay. So, we got another bazooka. And this bazooka actually, like, it's given. Yep. I was just given a bazooka. Oh, looks like I can have 2 bazookas now. Here we go. Bakagu Suchi. Flamethrower of burning enemies. Reduces target stamina as it deals damage. You gotta get up close and personal for that one. Burn potency. I wonder what actually really the effectiveness of having burn is. And oh, a new shield. How does that compare actually? Weaker bullet defense, higher laser defense. Weaker defense overall, less durability. It's still hard for me to wrap my head around the shields. It looks nice though. I don't think I'll use it though unless I'm fighting a lot of laser enemies. Hey, how's it going, Spy Gadget? How you doing, man? What decals have I gotten? I've gotten a lot of them. 10, 11. Just gonna run the gambit of numbers. 0 and kanji. I've seen some people make some very, like, they like using the decals. I'm probably gonna sleep in like 7 minutes, but oh well. Yeah, well, we could do one mission. I do appreciate that this game does have the standard conspiracy unfolding. Destroy the Immortal Facility. The Immortals appear to be constructing a facility along one of Sky Union's transport routes. Team up with other Reclaimers to destroy this facility before it can become an enemy stronghold. Grand Valley.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Sky Union. Immortals are constructing a facility on a transport route extending from Sky Union's territory. The objective of this mission is the destruction of this facility. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch.
Well,
Briefing over.
Flamethrower's not going to help me on this one.
This information is also vague. I'd like to clarify a few things, if I may. First, this transport route extending from Sky Union's territory. Are you sure you don't mean a transport route into their territory?
The transport route from Sky Union's territory is correct.
And would you say this transport route leads to some unknown location?
It leads to the center of the Oval Link. Our ultimate goal is to control all areas within the Oval Link. This particular area is a valley. A large wall is being built to seal it off, which Orbital believes is a defensive measure, not offensive.
Offensive? Is there some sort of immortal base beyond it?
Unknown.
I'd like the latest data we have on the center of the oval link, if you please.
No data exists following the moonfall. Previous teams dispatched by Orbital to investigate the center of the oval link have all been annihilated.
Annihilated, you say? Thank you very much for clarifying.
My pleasure.
So, basically, we gotta bust through some wall to get to the center of the oval link? Panzerkrown will accept this mission.
Affirmative. Mission acceptance confirmed.
Bulletworks will accept this mission too.
He's in Bulletworks? Well, that makes sense. They're all sharing the same color.
Oh, how peculiar. I didn't think a jittery coward like you would accept a mission like this.
I'm careful, not cowardly. I'm interested in the Immortals' behavior. I'd also like to see this supposed wall of theirs with my own eyes.
Haven't you ever heard that curiosity killed the cat?
This is for our survival, not trifling curiosity. In the grand scheme of things, it may help to end this war once and for all.
You're starting to sound like BG. Is his musk rubbing off on you?
That certainly wasn't my intent. But I suppose observers do tend to resemble their subjects over time. I'm shocked I didn't notice sooner. Noted for future reference.
You refer to your commanding officer as a subject?
To be frank, I'm quite fascinated by BG. Few subjects hold my continued interest the way he does.
Do you just stare at people for fun? Pretty weird.
It's pretty good. It's honestly very good to actually have that type of skill.
I don't limit myself to people. Accurate observation of all things is crucial. There is nothing in this world that can't be quantified. In data, the truth is laid bare.
Sticking your head where it doesn't belong is a good way to get it lopped off. But I suppose everyone has something they specialize in. Still, it's peculiar that an analyst like yourself would accept this mission.
I prefer to keep my ignorance to a bare minimum. If I lack data on a subject, then I must obtain it. Simple, really.
There we go. I'm surprised I have all these credits, and yet I'm not losing them or having the need to expend them. A little worrying, honestly. I do like how the story's unfolding. Like, they do... The only weird thing is, like, the consortiums are not directly clashing as much as I would think they would, because there's, like, a clear enemy.
That drone's a problem. If we let it detect us, we'll be swarmed before we know it. Either we destroy it before it notices us, or we look for another way through.
No, you don't. There's an enemy there. Jeez. Watch it there. Kinda wish you could tell the altitude. Okay, getting run over by one of these things. Dick. Alright. Whatever this thing is. That's unfortunate. That's useful though. rifle. I can't help feeling like their intonation is much like a movie. Yeah, they definitely are focusing on being like a movie. Like, I do appreciate the character interaction. Like, that's one thing I genuinely appreciate. They want you to constantly switch between your Femto. You may want to turn down the game audio a bit, just because when you hear explosions, a lot's going on, it's kind of hard to hear you. Oh, you're not wrong, actually, about that. You're not wrong about that. The interim, then. Let's take it down a little bit. There we go. 2 decibels. Honestly, I don't mind actually that I'm a little bit more muted than anything else. I don't mind that at all, actually. Really use the better ammo. Bazooka ammo. Pretty important. Yeah, maybe I did go a little overboard. I was trying 10 decibels under.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femto particle distribution is very dense. Do not ascend above the valley's ridgeline. Otherwise, you risk being fired on by the enemy's laser weapons. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Stay alert. We're completely exposed to the enemy.
Their cannons are useless if we stay close to the wall. Not unless they want to shoot themselves.
True, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that easy.
You sure?
Enemies detected at your flank. This appears to be an ambush.
Oh, there we go. Hopefully this is... Yep, these are just enemies.
Hear that? They have us pinned against the wall. It's a very logical strategy, I must say.
This is so not the time to be impressed. I bet they think they're so clever, huh? I'm getting ticked off just thinking about it.
The mission's changed.
Be rational, please. If you just blindly rush them, they'll crush you against the wall.
There's no time. I'm going in. Cover me!
Rookie, let's stay close to the wall and cover Queen. Try not to get pinned yourself.
Goddamn AIs! Come and get it! I'll blast you all to hell! Here! Yeah!
Let's try this guard scale then. Actually gonna kill her? I doubt they would let the AI die. How far am I exiting? Not far, honestly. I don't think I'm that far because I'm only on D rank. And that doesn't seem very high. That's guard. This one, there was another mech. I'm a little surprised there's not as many mechs. I would have thought there'd be more. It doesn't look like there is. So I was just focusing on what I'm trying to do, at least tonight. What I'd like to do is just take care of all the D-rank missions. Not so much the free missions, but just the D-rank.
The obvious outcome, really.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Yeah. Ah, there we go. There's the burning rubble. And it's inside the mech. Ah, come on, really? Oh, there. Ooh. Laser, acid gun, new head. Shoot. You know what? Give me a laser. I'll take lasers. Lasers sound interesting. We'll say there we go, that's fine. Oh, that's a lot of things.
I'm a one-woman wrecking crew.
I'm sure you are. So I don't think I'm that far in this game, honestly. Aha.
Here.
Just because I think the game's just gonna keep sending stuff.
The obvious outcome, really.
Let's destroy this wall. There we go. One wall. Let's see what happens. It's gonna.
I'm a one-woman wrecking crew.
Oh, it's not falling apart. I'm a little disappointed on that. I'm actually disappointed by that. I'm actually very disappointed on that. No, I like this game is clearly has like its own huge story. It probably has a lot more. This is actually gonna take forever. Let's just use the rest of our bazooka ammo. Or we could just shot.
The facility's energy response has vanished. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
Ha! That's what you get for screwing with us!
Looks like we're all in one piece.
Here!
By the way, Rookie, I was observing you very intensely while you were fighting. I think I understand now why BG is so interested in you.
What the hell? You looking to recruit this kid to Bullet Works or something?
BG might be considering it. This should produce some interesting data.
You know, hearing you talk like that really creeps me out.
I can't say much else until I analyze the data. I prefer not to speak in vague terms.
Well, when you finish your analysis or whatever, fill me in, okay? Or let's go home.
Affirmative. Mapping return sequence.
Hold on. I'm going to stay here a while longer. Something's weighing on my mind. Feel free to head back without me.
Gladly. You do whatever
there
you
was
like.
something I missed.
We're going home.
Oh, that sucks. Definitely missed something. That's a much bigger map than I realized. Let's see, you got a laser weapon, another machine gun, another sniper rifle. Arsenals cannot be operated underwater. Oh god, if this is an underwater stage, I am just gonna be done. That's gonna be a thing. we get this time? Let's see. There's a bazooka, flamethrower, there's the shield, laser, here we are. A low-powered laser rifle, easy to use due to its low femto usage. 75 damage, 2 attachments. Effective laser range, effective damage 255. That's actually really good. And we got an assault rifle with excellent fire range, designed with close combat situations in mind. 125 damage, 10 bullet damage. Is that less than... That is less than the Grim Reaper. A little interesting. The sniper rifle contains an internal magazine. I don't want to try this laser rifle. I don't know why I always default to the left weapon. Let's get this laser weapon a shot. I'm interested. Let's see what this next mission is. Rainfall Bedrock Blasting. Horizon has decided to conduct a thorough investigation of the center of Overlink. The purpose of this mission is to assist in preparing for this investigation.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Horizon. You must reach a designated area in the center of the Overlink and prepare to conduct a detailed investigation. Horizon will provide the infiltration sequence. Though currently safe, this area is under immortal occupation, and they will react accordingly once the mission is underway. When the moon fell, the impact embedded lunar debris deep beneath the ground. This debris is the target of the investigation. It is encased in a dense layer of bedrock that you'll need to blast apart. Horizon will supply the equipment you'll need to carry out this task. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Interesting.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to fight.
I thought that was Sif.
Death is always watching us. Sit this one out if you're not feeling up to it.
I don't want to think about that right now. What should I do?
Whoa! Crimson Lord, the one and only!
Is this dude really that big of a deal?
What the heck is with this?
He's the biggest deal there is! The veteran of too many battles to count. Everyone's gunning for his top spot.
Oh, I see.
I'm confused.
I'm just a soldier. Nothing special, really. Say, aren't you that lucky kid from Innocence? Jack, right? I don't believe we've actually met.
You know who I am?
Of course. You've made a lot of bookies furious, the way you keep surviving all those impossible missions. Not a lot of people can lay claim to that.
Well, people can say whatever they want, I guess. Yeah, I've survived some crazy missions, and I can't really explain why, but it's not as impressive as it seems.
Don't be so modest. At the same time, there's no need to let your guard down either. You've achieved more than the folks placing bets on our lives ever will. You can be proud of that.
I appreciate you saying that. So what brings the ace pilot of Bullet Works to this briefing anyway?
BG's orders. It's imperative that we be thoroughly briefed on important missions like this one.
Very true. And missions like this pay handsomely, too.
It's not all about money, kid. And let me just say, I'm only the ace pilot for now.
Huh? It's hard to imagine a stronger outer than you.
No matter how strong we become, the clock is always ticking.
Finally, they actually use the title for their for what they classify themselves as.
In one way or another, someone always comes to collect the bill for the lives we take.
What?
Oh, sorry, I went off on a tangent just now. Maybe Bishop or Johnny would be good for this mission.
Well, I'm heading back. Later.
Okay, so here's what confuses me right now. That character's name was Sif literally just less than an hour ago. Now they gave her the character Ire and gave her a very different personality. I'm very confused, unless there's literally a twin.
We have to end this battle. We have to know what the Immortals are protecting. Crimson Lord, Rookie, see you around.
I'm expecting great things from him, Diablo, and you, Rookie.
I really wish this game would stop calling me Rookie.
The younger generation will pave the way into the new era, if you'll excuse me.
Then again, like, it makes sense that there were a younger audience. Alright, let's try out this laser rifle, though. I'm interested in trying out a new weapon. I mean, Grim Reaper's a good name of a gun, though. But it still was the first gun I have. Locking blades with the opponent's knocking them away, you can deal even greater damage. Yeah, I wish there were, like, little tutorials. Like, there are manuals, I still need to sit down and actually read them. Like, so how do laser guns work?
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femto-particle distribution is very high density. Overlaying femto wave analysis results on the console to correct radar imaging. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Femto analysis? Do we have a recon unit with us that we don't know about?
To avoid anti-aircraft pressure, Ire of the Western 7 is performing high-altitude reconnaissance.
You guys get the data? Best of luck to you. I'm spec'd for electronic recon right now, so I'm not gonna be doing any fighting.
Yeah, that was definitely her mech, too.
Roger that. Just keep it up.
Huh? Bulletworks didn't send Crimson Lord?
I'm the better pilot for this mission than the Major. If you got a problem with that, take it up with BG. 4, we're ready to begin the mission. Guide us to the excavation site.
Affirmative. Displaying target coordinates on the radar.
Okay.
The operation to set the explosive components will take place here.
Roger that. As long as we make it to our respective points, 4 can take care of the rest.
Oh, this literally does cost me femto.
Handle yourself.
First, we need to take out the enemy AIs in the area. If anyone falls behind, the explosion will be delayed. Let's hustle, people.
Hustle yourself.
Good damage, though. Very good damage.
Next!
Oh,
This is the end!
Infinitely huge difference. Oh, so you actually do have laser ammo. Interesting.
Get out of here! We just can't lose!
Next!
Probably should have actually looked to see where the explosives were.
Explosive components set. 2 locations remain.
I was about to say, I honestly was expecting them to
let's head to the next point.
I was honestly expecting to be told, like, okay, you've got to, where's this guy?
This is the
Oh,
end.
they're on the turrets. Okay. The turrets. Yes, they are. The one game this thing does need, it tells us altitude. That is definitely one thing this game is missing. Would have been nice. actually have that.
This is the end!
I'm actually surprised.
We just can't lose!
That was probably overkill. Scan. Graffiti scan complete. The heck? That's a beetle. I didn't even know you can scan things in this game. That's very interesting. Oh, don't tell me. Oh my god, so you can unlock stuff by actually finding them in the missions. That's actually kind of cool.
I will get even stronger.
Gotta be super observant though for them. The other one down.
Explosive components set. One location remains.
All right, let's head to the next point.
Go. Take your laser. Like it was a better laser. I don't know why it was a better laser, but it was. Ooh, really? Just... I think I destroyed everything. Well, now I'm interested, because now they really do give you a major reason why to explore stages. It's really impressive. Like, imagine trying to find all the graffiti. That's gonna be a thing. I mean, a major challenge, actually.
Explosive components set. All units retreat from your positions. A powerful shockwave is anticipated.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Can we go home now?
Please remain in the mission area until detonation has been confirmed. All components are now measuring the bedrock layer.
How much time's left?
I'm analyzing the most effective route to allow the blast wave to destroy the bedrock. Estimated completion time is 10 minutes.
You gotta wait, huh?
I'm sure the enemy already knows what we're here for. I doubt they'll just ignore us.
Processing. Incoming transmission from Ire.
Hey, I can see the enemy reinforcements. They're still pretty far off. Some kind of aircraft, but not jets. Maybe combat helicopters. I'm sending the data.
Attention. Horizon has updated the mission. Defend the explosive components until detonation.
We got 2 groups of 3 bogies, each coming from different directions.
A fight here would be bad. If the explosives get destroyed, we'll fail the mission.
The enemy's just 2 groups. We gotta stall them till the explosion goes off.
Rookie, it doesn't matter which group you focus on, just hold off the enemy.
We all done? They're getting closer.
Light them up!
Changing the mission area based on new tactical data. All units, proceed to the updated area and complete the mission.
Interesting. Yeah, those are helicopters, alright.
Processing. Designated enemy AIs have been detected by your radar. Destroy them at once.
There we go, you can't miss with that. Explosive range, you can't miss. That, however, is a lot of people.
We just can't lose!
That is a lot of stuff.
This is the end!
There's really not much to say. It's like, this is really like a nice feel-good game.
Even stronger! We just can't lose!
Surprised there's no other mechs or anything like that. I was really expecting a lot more mech-on-mech combat.
This is the end!
Not just like a bunch of, like MTs. Or maybe they're just down there and I didn't notice them at all. I just didn't notice them at all. Ah, shoot. Oh my god, buildings can fall on you.
All enemy units eliminated. 4. What happened with the explosion?
Probing complete. Preparation in progress. Initiating trigger. Brace for shockwave.
Whoa! That scared the hell out of me! Wish you'd warned us sooner.
They needed to show the explosion.
These EM waves are screwing with our radar. Did the explosion work?
I'm sending you the data now.
Checking data. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
So we can see all that lunar debris now, yeah? How's it looking?
I can't see a thing with all this smoke and dust in the air. And my observation data isn't much help either.
Nobody's ever seen this before, huh? After coming this far, I wouldn't mind seeing it with my own 2 eyes.
The dust should clear in about 30 minutes or so. Doesn't look like enemy reinforcements are coming, so maybe we can just wait and...
Processing. Femtoparticle density is rising. Major femtostorm imminent.
What? A femtostorm?
Processing. Damage to arsenals cannot be predicted. Prioritizing safety. Force mapping return sequence. Executing return sequence.
Hey, what the hell? You're forcing us back?
I'm not leaving without picking this guy up. Scarlet Star. That could be the only thing. That couldn't have been the only mech. Oh, they're really like to hold back with a lot of stuff that exists in this game. Laser's a nice gun, though. Still, I need to look at the manual to see how to use the auxiliary, though. It's like every other button's used. See if you can find the graffiti. This game just became Jet Set Radio. Find the graffiti. go. I have so much money. Scarlet Star. Scan graffiti, sign number 9.
You're late? I thought you of all people would arrive on time. It would be pointless to say exactly how long it's been since we last saw each other. Let's just say it's been 7 years.
Same as ever, I see. Hard to believe we served together in the 1st Division, but I'm not here to reminisce.
Yes. Your concern is the recent surge in combat missions.
Indeed. Within the Oval Link, at least, things were relatively stable for the last several decades. Mercenaries fought off invading Immortals, and the distribution of produced femto resources met Orbital's expectations. But now, new Immortals are appearing, more powerful and more aggressive than ever before. Why is that? Why are the Consortium suddenly scrambling to hoard as much femto as they can? And then, of course, there's you. You, the only EX-rank mercenary, the only truly free man among us.
Brigadier General, what do you believe is the purpose of intelligent life?
Who can say? Does this question have some relation to your purpose?
Answer.
To live. There is no other reason. Survival is the driving force behind all life.
A simple answer. That is true of life. But intelligent life, like myself, serves a different purpose. One of renewed awakening. Of liberation.
Liberation? So you're a revolutionary now.
What change did the Moonfall bring? This world was met with disaster, yet it remains as it ever was. Amid the rush to hoard resources, as you put it, where is humanity headed? And those of us whom the moon's particles have made more than human, we outers, where are we headed? Do we really live to indulge the indolence of the relictual creatures beyond the barrier?
Have you gone mad?
Mad? The war is already being fought, old friend. Mercenaries like us are weaving new patterns into the tapestry of history.
Do you really believe that?
They have already begun weaving a new future. I hope to see your wonderful contribution to the pattern.
Then tread lightly. The unexpected has a way of appearing at the worst possible time.
Yes. Such is life, Brigadier General. Such is life.
Really? I'm still not promoted to the next rank? That's surprising. You know, there's actually one thing I will comment about this game compared to Armored Core. Armored Core was definitely more about the corporations. And to a point, you discovered there were key players that were more involved. But I gotta say, it's kind of interesting now that they have the opportunity to be focus more on the microcosm with the characters that are supposedly your peers. Honestly, kind of interesting. Another message. Horizon to Tenmar. All the gossip about your abilities was not unfounded, it seems. We hope you will continue to work with Horizon moving forward. Though we are not pleased that Sky Unit has assumed the role of humanity's enforcer, we cannot deny how powerful they have become as of late. But their conservative nature means they will not expand beyond the confines of the barrier. The world as we know it became much smaller after the awakening. Yet we have managed to expand, building up power as we move to a new stage. Indeed, Horizon has the power to create a new world. They say a wise man knows himself to be a fool. I hope you are no less discerning, Tenmar. I'm guessing those are... Yep, those are decals. They gotta be decals. There's no way that they aren't decals. Yep, there you go. Have yourself a nice sign number 9. Have yourself a nice hornet. And you can even color them too, which is also nice. So what do we get here? We got a new laser weapon. A low power energy rifle. More Huh. Same design. Effective range. So this has longer range though. More damage, but longer range. Interesting. So I just get a little bit more damage. I'd rather have the range, honestly. It's gonna be interesting, though. Like, a laser weapon seems nice, but that bullet damage... A launcher that fires uniquely large rounds with excellent destructive force. Direct damage is 300. Interesting. What's the difference? That's a big difference. Almost, actually, double. Blast radius is 5. And it doesn't actually weigh that much more. Well, let's try them out. Those are big missiles, though. Those are really big, though. How many more missions do I have to do here? Horizon's territory has been overrun by immortals. Team up with other reclaimers to reclaim the area before the enemy can further entrench themselves. And there's a side goal.
Mission briefing.
That's also... I feel like there was definitely a misstep
Briefing
with
will
the
now
game's
commence.
programming with that character that was called Sith.
This mission
now
is a
Ira.
request from Horizon. Groups of enemy AIs have converged around immortals within Horizon's territory, occupying the region. Your objective is to eliminate the immortals and the enemy AIs, and reassert Horizon's control over the territory. Horizon will supply the weapons you'll need for this task. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
How does this differ from a routine extermination mission?
Several Arsenal-type immortals have been detected in the center of the area. They appear to be directing the enemy AIs.
We've shot down more Arsenal types than we can count. I don't think we need to be too cautious here. Right, Rookie?
I've also confirmed that these Arsenal types are the latest models from Sky Union, which the Immortals have seized. These models are not operating as efficiently as Arsenals piloted by Outers. However, compared to previous Arsenal types you've faced, they pose a considerable threat.
That sounds rather embarrassing for Sky Union, doesn't it?
The Immortals have taken over a number of production facilities across all Consortium territories. The seizure of weaponry and aircraft is not limited to Sky Union.
Sounds like they all got a reason to be embarrassed then. Still, there's no reason to be nervous, even if they are new Arsenal models. The Arsenals my brother and I pilot are older models that we inherited from our parents.
Does this mission restrict the gathering of data on the enemy Arsenal types? I doubt Sky Union would allow otherwise.
No such restrictions are in place. Sky Union lost the right to restrict information about these Arsenal models after they were seized.
I'm sure Savior will be quite pleased to receive data about Sky Union's latest Arsenal models.
Oh yeah, that prince of yours is an Arsenal designer himself. Is there anything that rich, handsome genius can't do?
Ah, so you finally understand how brilliant Savior is. That is a reassuring sign.
I guess Savior's not the only one who can't detect sarcasm. Anyway, it doesn't matter whether the enemy has new models or not. We destroy immortals. That's reason enough for the Steel Knights to fight.
I wish you low-born churls the best of luck, if you'll excuse me.
I gotta admit, I'm glad you're participating in this mission, rookie. I'll see you out there on the battlefield.
I'm actually surprised, like, you don't get to choose a faction. Alright, let's give it a shot. Although I'm surprised, actually, like, they said you were gonna get a weapon. Equipping weapons to your pylons allow you to switch weapons during battle. Yes, very useful. I haven't really found much of a reason to use my sword, though.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. No significant distribution of femtoparticles.
Much bigger
Radar
range.
will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
4, what's the situation?
I am incorporating the topographical data provided to us by Horizon. The enemy arsenal types are in the hills near the center of the mission area. They number 3 in total. However, a swarm of corrupted AIs have gathered at their location.
Yep, had a feeling those actually.
Look how many there are. This is definitely gonna hurt.
A swarm of pests is swatted like any other, regardless of size. Still, one of this magnitude should provide ample amusement.
Data counter. Fascinating. Recalculating observational. Attention. I have determined the intention of the arsenal camouflaging its ID signal.
Do tell.
It's destroying enemy AIs. I've subtracted the enemy AIs that still remain from the total number at the start of the mission. The difference does not match the number of AIs we've destroyed.
So we got an immortal picking off AIs for us? But why?
I never claimed that the arsenal camouflaging its ID signal was an immortal.
Oh, come on. If it's not an immortal, then... Wait. Could it be a mercenary who slipped in to destroy them from within? Why would they do that?
If their camouflaged ID signal is not meant to deceive us, it is logical to assume it's meant for the immortals instead.
Patch me through to him.
No response.
Figures. Rookie, what should we do about this slippery idiot?
You two have fun. I'm content to keep gathering data for Savior.
Make sure I have missiles, apparently. Come on. This is vertical missiles. What the heck is he? Oh, come on, that's not even gonna hit him. Well, I think I got a pin. Yeah, that's the downside of the laser. See how well this thing does against dodging. It is really good at dodging. Go. Alright, what do you got, Sky? Legs and a laser blade. Well, I can't say no to a laser blade. this unknown
The
guy's
camouflaged
got
arsenal has
curious.
locked onto you.
That jerk's not just taking down AIs. They're coming after us now.
Of course. Wouldn't you return fire after being attacked?
Incoming transmission from the camouflaged arsenal. Opening channel.
So who is this?
Did I interrupt you?
Huh? Aren't you one of the Panzer Crown girls?
Hey, how's it going, Prinny of Time?
No wonder those shots were so accurate. What are you doing here?
Can't tell you. Top secret mission.
It would seem a consortium has issued a mission without Orbital's knowledge. Sky Union, no doubt, based on the circumstances. Perhaps they've tasked you with destroying their new arsenals to prevent other parties from gathering data on them.
How did you know? Empress will be furious if she finds out the details of this mission leaked. I guess I gotta kill you now.
She is still locked onto us.
Look, Princess, I don't want to shoot you down. Just back off.
If her arsenal is one of Sky Union's new models, I would gladly engage her to acquire more battle data.
So you are going to fight.
If you like a lot of third-person action shooters, you'll probably actually like this game because it's very fast-paced. I'd say I like that. I'm a sucker for mech games, so like the aesthetic and such works for me. Gameplay-wise and the flow of combat and such, it flows very smoothly. It's very quick, very fast-paced.
Very well. Rookie, you focus on completing the mission. We'll figure out how to deal with the Panzer Girl here. Keep moving no matter what. Otherwise she'll shoot you down. Spread out, everyone.
It very much has its roots in an Armored Core game, for certain. Like, you can tell. Nope, we're not letting you go, Crown Princess. I'm taking your back. I am actually low on... Oh. Now they're actually the problem. You know what? Actually, I'd say it, but I'll do that. Where the heck are you? Did she actually get stuck? I think she's actually stuck.
What? The generator's offline.
Somehow we finished this without killing her.
Flash,
let's deal with her once we've completed the mission.
Take her body.
Empress is gonna be so mad.
Armored Core games were always very much slower paced. This is a lot faster paced. Like, I'm using my sword right now. Primarily. Like, you have your boost. Like, the one thing about it, like, the huge difference is that you don't actually have a fuel gauge. Nor is there a lock-on system. I should be specific on that. So you have to be very, accurate. There's a lock-on system, but not like a direct lock-on system. Like, you're tethered to an enemy.
Here.
Nope.
Here.
Actually, just like basically out of ammo right now. I'm honestly surprised the bazooka actually has, and you can even like
All
switch
collected AIs
weapons on
and
the...
immortals have been eliminated. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
It's hard to say it'll be like that, honestly. Like, it doesn't play like Bayonetta.
Hey, Princess, you alive?
Why didn't you kill me?
Because we didn't feel like it.
and I'll kill you next time.
If you could, I'd already be dead.
I'll put in a request with Sky Union to come collect you, though I suspect they'll be far more interested in recovering the wreckage of that arsenal. I'm sure they won't mind a stowaway like yourself, provided you behave, of course.
Like, I'm not even surprised, like, they even let you heal on missions.
4, let's go home.
Affirmative. Mapping return sequence. Return according to instructions.
Like, I like Armored Core, I like the aesthetic. They definitely made this feel, like, a lot faster paced. So, like, you can just fly forever, which is a major change. And I also just noticed, I apparently had my body destroyed, and I just picked up a whole new body. That was probably a good thing, actually. You have obtained a new voice. Visit the lab to set this voice for your character. Interesting. I was honestly expecting just, no. I didn't do the submission. Well, now I'm curious what the heck the submission was. Oh well, I'm never gonna find out, unfortunately. Oh yeah, my chest actually got destroyed. What the heck was the submission then? Oh well. Flash Phantom, got a beam saber. Snow camo, ooh. One of the other things, like, you're not just confined to your mech, you also can actually get out of your mech, which is really strange. But I'm sure it has some sort of purpose. I still haven't gone up to the next rank. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so here you can actually change your appearance and everything. So they added a new voice.
Here.
Apparently I can have Crown Princess's voice. Interesting. So there's a lot of customization with this game too, if you like designing avatars and such. Really, no message. Ooh, shop. Hello. My equipment, armor, new processors. I'm actually surprised, like, there's nothing new. It seems like the game is trying to have a huge online emphasis. No, I don't think so. Like, it has an online, but the main thing of any Armored Core game has always been one of two game, like this, there was always two game modes in Armored Core. There was the arena, in which you do one-on-one fights.
Oh dear.
And then there's the actual story, the missions. And the arena didn't exactly affect the story, but it had a nice job using some of the characters that were in the arena, and all you really did was fight them. But it always gave a nice brief description of the other characters' personalities that you might see in some of the missions that you're actually playing in. In this one here, they definitely have a lot more, let's be honest, jumping from the PlayStation 2 to the Nintendo Switch, you're literally moving, what was it, 3 console generations ahead here, giving them a lot more room, a lot more storage, a lot more graphics, and a lot more focus on things like story. Like, you can play online, but it's separate from the story altogether, from my knowledge here. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, actually, if someone was actually playing. Viewing to the friends list. You can view players as registered friends. You can also see their online status if you have an internet connection. Yeah, so they're online or offline. Co-op missions. All participating players work together to complete the mission. During missions, you will fight enormous bosses and rival mercenaries. A friendly arsenal that has been shut down can be brought back to life by rebooting it. To reboot an arsenal, get close and press A. Rebooting an arsenal requires a set amount of femto. Yeah, so you can make missions. So, like, there'll be a different set of multiplayer missions. So I wouldn't say this honestly really an online focus. It's giving people something to do, because obviously we're in this huge age where you gotta have something. Like, the one thing I'm glad that they're going to have is actually a versus mode. Because back in the day, in Armored Core 2 and 3, the way you'd have to do versus is do a system link. So you would literally have to connect two PlayStation 2s together to actually play online. Or not really play online, but play with each other. Like, you had a versus mode, standard. You could do it that way, but it would be split screen, like down the middle of your television. Not exactly the best experience, but they also gave you the link cable, which you could connect two PlayStation 2s together and duke it out there. So basically you have two televisions, two of everything, basically. So I'm glad they're going to be adding a versus mode online, because let's be honest, it would be really awesome to be able to fight a bunch of other players. So what did I get here? So I got a new body. The Flash Phantom, optimized light armor with excellent mobility, specifically tuned for fight performance. I'm actually surprised how much better that is. Why is that so much better? There's gotta be something I'm missing here. No, it literally is just better. Okay, no, there it is. It's okay, so there is a lack of defense. You get more VP, but less defense. Okay. That makes a lot more sense now. And I also got the head, optimized light armor with excellent mobility. Boasts high resistance to bullets and lasers. That is a bigger thing. Oops. So lower lock-on range. I like the lock-on range. Just being able to lock on to enemies is so much better. Melee combat. We got ourselves a laser blade that uses little femto, combined with other laser equipment. Readily combined with other laser equipment. So it uses femto. A little bit higher range. Let's be honest, you're always going to be a sucker for lasers. So you literally could use your femto for your sword. It's low damage though, I'm kind of surprised. I'm still actually been using the katana that they basically gave me from the pre-order bonuses. Now let's actually try it out. Oh, whoops, that's actually really dumb of me. Hang on a second. Where was my gun? There it is. Where was it? Which pylon was it? I think it was the right pylon. Yep, it was the right pylon. So one other thing about this, like, instead of just being able to use one weapon at a time, you can actually now use both weapons in both arms, and you can swap out weapons as well. Let's see. Guard the transport aircraft. Immortals have occupied a facility along cargo transport route. Team up with other reclaimers to defend the transport aircraft as it moves valuable cargo through the area.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence.
Like, the presentation is honestly really a lot that makes this game shine.
This mission is a request from Zen. Immortals have occupied an offshore plant located on the travel route of a transport aircraft carrying valuable cargo. Your objective is to defend the aircraft as it passes through this area. If you are unable to complete this mission, you are to bring down the aircraft. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
I think what I might do, I might switch to a different gun, though.
If this cargo is so valuable, why does the travel route pass through occupied enemy territory?
Because this route was judged to be the safest.
This is the safest route? You gotta be kidding me. What is this cargo anyway?
Classified. I cannot disclose that.
Put that brain of yours to use for once. What else could that cargo be but precious femto materials? A sample gathered from the center of Oval, no doubt. How does that sound, Gloom? Does it send that withered heart of yours aflutter?
You talk too much. Terrors will accept this mission.
Which means Terrors is curious about this, to say nothing of grief. Interesting.
Your shameless prying will not reveal the answers you seek, bottom feeder.
Very interesting. I'd love to know more about this game you're playing. I will accept this mission too.
Bola Works is sitting this one out. It's just not worth the risk. Rookie, think carefully about this one.
I also really don't like the always calling me Rookie. Yeah, we got a message. Long time no see, or... Long time no see, Rookie. I'm glad we get to play another game together. That last one was a lot of fun. It seemed like a rather dull mission at first, but my interest was piqued after seeing the players who gathered. I don't want to pique anything of yours. I'm not talking about you. Then me, perhaps. Terrors! The oh-so-popular Rookie caught between the Western Seven and Terrors. I'm sure I don't need to explain why I would find this interesting. Rookie, I think you should back out of this one. Western Sevens or psychos. I've got no idea what the hell Terrors is thinking. They've both taken shots at us before. I'll shoot anyone if it makes things more interesting. Friend, foe, and even myself. But every game has rules. I don't shoot my partners on a mission. Perhaps that's a boring rule, but a game's not a game unless the rules are observed. You'd think I'd ever trust a lunatic like you. Keep dreaming, pal. Interesting. I'm gonna switch my weapon, actually. Right weapon. I can't trust a laser weapon on this. That's my assault rifle. That's not the one. Basically, they gave you a paint job. I'm actually surprised, like, they don't really give you a lot of weapons. Like, they really don't. Plus, I have a femto weapon already. Like, I have a heavy-duty weapon, which is my bazooka, a standard weapon, which is my rifle, laser blade, which is now my femto weapon, and melee weapon. I wonder how slow that one is, actually. And I have a shield. I don't know why, I still can't figure out what shields are for.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femto particle distribution is very dense. Performing radar correction with each sensor. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
That's a lot.
That is a lot of enemies. This is going to be a fun game.
Wait.
Interesting. AIs that can replicate themselves often resort to that tactic. You still with us, old man?
Focus, unless you'd rather chum the waters.
Be careful. When the moon fell, Oval's ocean was affected by enormous amounts of femto.
I should have
It
taken
now
a
has
sniper
femto
rifle.
energy-absorbing properties. Submersion will diminish your arsenal's thrust force, making escape impossible. Once you've settled to the bottom of the ocean, launch a rescue beacon and wait for help to arrive. You have 8 hours of emergency oxygen to sustain you, so there is no need to worry. I recommend you prepare a playlist to help pass the time while you wait.
For an AI, your jokes aren't half bad. Red could learn a thing or two about comedy from you. Don't fall in the ocean and you'll be fine. We know the enemy's tactics, so we can predict their approach.
Be aware of the transport's progress, and destroy the enemies before they can attach themselves to it. Move out.
Oh dear. Probably actually should use a better. Oh no! Alright, that's... Better use the bigger guns.
Target response diminishing. 80% remaining.
I really should have taken the sniper rifle for this mission. Oh no.
Target response diminishing.
Oh, that was
60%
bad.
remaining. Processing. Transport has been heavily damaged. At this rate, the transport will be incapable of flight. Please destroy it.
Can't we just grab the cargo and leave before it falls out of the sky?
That action is not authorized. The container on board is not small enough to be carried by an arsenal.
I see. 4. Map a return sequence.
Affirmative. Mapping return sequence.
That actually sucks.
Are we giving up and abandoning the mission?
It's checkmate, old man. Nothing we can do.
So
I guess we're destroying them. That kinda sucks, honestly. I'd never failed a mission so quickly before. Wait, no, I haven't.
Mission incomplete. Shall I initiate the return sequence?
proceed.
That sucks.
Your actions.
Executing return sequence. All units return according to instructions.
Well, he tells me I really should have taken the sniper rifle on this mission. That's one thing that's actually interesting, is that I'm surprised actually they kept. Like, this is what I was actually thinking of. Like, okay, you fail a mission, but you're still moving on. Well. I wonder if this is a way could. I definitely wasn't on the ball on this. The further you can destroy, the more online missions you unlock. Oh yeah, no, I'm not really worried about the online. Like, I'd like to be able to sit down and play them with friends. More than anything else. Well, at least I still got paid, which is surprising. It's being able to, like, redo the offline missions has me more interested. Because, like, just knowing where the story diverts, if anything. Or just those little cutscenes. I think that's the reason why I actually been finding, was it, the Runaway Guy's Star Fox. That mission is rigged, by the way. You're supposed to fail? Aw. Well, that's unfortunate to know, Short Bloom. I'm guessing you've already beaten this game, then. See, that's another thing. It's like, I still find that a little hard to believe, just for one simple reason. And maybe it's just me being hopeful. Well, that has a lot less durability. It's a lot less durability. Earlier today, so you've been able to put a lot more time into it. Well, I hope you wouldn't mind not spoiling anything. I would be very preferred. I'm personally surprised I still haven't finished the D ranks yet. Because they definitely made sure you play a lot of D missions. Unidentified aircraft has entered Horizon's airspace. Team up with other reclaimers and identify this aircraft and determine its intent. Because it has been years since we've gotten like an unarmored core game from actual developers of Armored Core. Rainmaker. I also do appreciate like they even named the missions. Actually, okay, no, never mind. There's no numbering scheme. I was about to say it's like there's a numbering scheme here. I'm also a little surprised they really don't. There's nothing yet that really shows. Maybe it's in the factory. That actually makes more sense. Memory optimization, defensive upgrade, memory expansion, weapons, there you go. Armor, ammo expansion, weapon magazine, muzzle booster. Oh, so that's what that does. Bolo's performance upgrade. As far as I actually have extra attachments. Develop equipment. Here we go. Oh, that looks interesting. I like the aesthetics on a lot of this stuff here. Of course, you actually need components. Like, that's the other interesting. Like, you need components to unlock other components. So it actually gives you a reason to hold on and use other pieces of armor. Even shows you what you look like, too. Wow, they really actually want you to collect a lot of pieces so you can actually make stuff. Oh, cool! There's gun arms! I was curious about that. You could literally make a gun arm. Huh. It's not that much more powerful, though. I was actually curious about that. A special armor built with machine gun installed. Okay. There's even a machine gun arm, too. Interesting. So I guess that's where all the parts went. I was curious about that. Let's give this a shot, then.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Horizon. An unidentified aircraft has invaded Horizon's airspace and is continuing along its current path. Your objective is to investigate this unidentified aircraft and bring it down if it is determined to be hostile. The situation is still ongoing. When this briefing ends, mercenary enrollment will close to allow the mission to begin immediately. Board your arsenal and dispatch to the mission area at once. Briefing over.
Is it an immortal?
Unknown. Determining that is a mission objective as well. However, the consortium nations of Orbital all deny any affiliation whatsoever with this aircraft.
This aircraft's silhouette clearly does not match any of the aircraft currently operating within the Oval Link. How come no one noticed it before it entered Horizon's airspace?
The aircraft has exceptional stealth capabilities. Furthermore, we attempted to communicate with it across multiple channels, but received no response.
Then we'll just shoot it down, quick and easy!
Unauthorized for humanitarian reasons. We cannot rule out the possibility that it is a manned aircraft. It could be a caravan of human survivors coming to Orbital for relief and aid.
No. Survivors from Oval wouldn't enter an active battlefield in a stealth aircraft without declaring themselves first. It's gotta be an immortal.
Confirming that is an objective of this mission.
Come on, be reasonable here.
I am being reasonable. I'm an artificial intelligence, after all.
Forget it.
Joke's on you, kiddo. I can't believe I heard you say that for. When did you develop a sense of humor?
I am not programmed for humor.
Fine, whatever. Joke's on me.
The Western 7 accepts! It's just gonna get shot down anyway!
Panzer Crown also accepts.
I'm with Gargantua. Innocence accepts this mission.
My rig is raring and ready to go! Ah!
Well said. Let's get our arsenals in gear. Don't be late, rookie.
See you on the battlefield.
I will say one other thing about this. Like, they definitely really focus so heavily on the characters that, like, so far, I don't think I've actually played a mission alone. Like, they're so focused on actually having all these other characters, rather than having a focus on you. Like, you're literally just, like, a minor character on the stage. Compared to, like, Armored Core, where you were basically you were the main person being hired for the job. Like, this does a really good job of making you feel insignificant, actually.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femto particle distribution is very dense, performing radar correction with each sensor.
Hello.
Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. We have confirmed visual of the unidentified aircraft, displaying on your console.
The nuclear reaper. Oh, it's the same ship that was just from... Oh my god. What the hell?
Well, so much for the investigation.
That's an immortal, all right. Probably seized that aircraft from a factory or something.
Okay.
Wrecking this thing or what?
I'm sending the captured data to Orbital. Please wait a... Processing. Detecting a powerful femto response within the aircraft. It is a high-powered laser weapon. Take evasive action.
What is this weak point? Oh yeah, that screams weak point.
Kiddo! Direct hit to Crow's unit. Flight systems offline. Bracing for crash landing.
Ah, damn it! Gargantua! Did you know that attack was gonna happen?
Yeah, I had a feeling. So what?
Why the hell didn't you warn us?
You got eyes and ears. Use them next time, idiot.
Looks like I drew the short straw on this one. Listen, don't worry about me. Focus on the mission. You gotta complete it.
4. Send a request to Orbital to rescue the Innocence Kiddo.
Request sent. A rescue team will arrive within minutes.
Okay.
Attention. Orbital has confirmed that the target aircraft is an immortal. Horizon has updated your mission objectives. Eliminate the immortal that has invaded their territory.
It's wrecking time!
Watch out for its laser weapon. Doesn't look like that thing can fire consecutive volleys.
Area alert, out of area. What? Okay, so height's an issue. A little surprised on that. Let me do one other thing.
Tactical container launch detected. Caution is advised. Detecting a powerful femto response within the aircraft.
Well, at least I don't have to worry about that too much.
It is a high-powered laser weapon. Take evasive action.
This thing doesn't... Oh no, it actually does hurt you. Holy crap. Let's say it's like that thing does not hurt you.
Tactical container launch detected. Caution is advised.
Big bad Gargantua coming through!
Oh dear. Well, that was lucky. talking about gameplay.
I'm the cream of the crop!
Detecting a powerful femto response within the aircraft. It is a high-powered laser weapon. Take evasive action.
I'll find the answer myself.
Oh, come on.
Can you still move? We're gonna win this thing.
I'm actually surprised they even let you heal.
Tactical container launch detected. Caution is advised.
I'm also surprised that...
Detecting a powerful femto response within the aircraft.
Oh, not again.
It is a high-powered laser weapon. Take evasive action.
Okay. That's... Definitely asking a lot from you from that.
Tactical container launch detected. Caution is advised. Immortal plasma detected. Caution is advised.
I'll find the answer myself.
Talk about getting run over. What the? Alright, that's just game.
Detecting a powerful femto response within the aircraft. It is a high-powered laser weapon. Take evasive action.
Yeah, it literally chases you. It's actually kind of smart, honestly. Kind of looks boring because the outside. Well, this is more of a. This is definitely more of a the boss battle, actually. Oh dear.
Detecting a powerful femto response within the aircraft.
Is there more to Daemon X Machina?
It is a high-powered laser weapon. Take evasive action.
I'd say, if anything, like one of the bigger draws of this game is that it's the story. Like, if you've ever played an Armored Core game,
Tactical container launch detected. Caution is advised.
like, you got like aesthetic for this game is definitely part of the
Detecting a powerful femto response.
Like, if you don't like playing a mech game, then you might not enjoy this. So
it is a high-powered laser weapon. Take evasive action.
Getting close to him right now. So I mean, like, if you don't like mech games, then I don't know what to do.
When you feel cornered, that's the time to strike back.
Tactical
That's
container
gonna get
launch
annoying.
detected. Caution is advised.
Oh,
Detecting
finally,
a powerful
some other
femto
mechs.
response within the aircraft.
The other part of this game is that you're also basically trying to get other parts and stuff. So like these stride here
The
actually
colossal
will drop
model is
components.
receiving AI reinforcements.
It should have been. And you can even switch your weapons, so you can actually have a laser blade.
Detecting a powerful femto response within the aircraft.
Apparently the stride dropped nothing this time around. That's kind of unfortunate.
It is a high-powered laser weapon. Take evasive action.
Oh, hello. That's hardly the problem. Hang on a second.
The colossal immortal is receiving AI reinforcements.
Alright, this is getting out of hand here. Oh,
What can you do
that's
against
not
my
good.
power?
Detecting a
this
powerful
game.
femto response within the aircraft.
Bothersome. It's him getting
It is a
constantly being
high-powered laser
invulnerable. It's
weapon.
annoying.
Take evasive action.
Yep, and definitely wanting to let left mech games are for them to be kind of slow. Yeah, they definitely, like, if you're used to Armored Core 2 and 3, they really sped things up. I mean, really sped things up.
Attention. The target aircraft is approaching Sky Union's territory. This mission does not authorize you to enter Sky Union's territory.
So we just let it go?
It's getting away!
I repeat, this mission does not authorize you to enter Sky Union's
No, I
territory.
didn't actually.
I can't
I'm actually glad this is some sort of weird resurgence.
New units have entered the mission area.
New Immortals? Wait, what the?
Now what? What the heck is going on here? Also, how's it going, Zero Gravion? Got destroyed. What the heck are they?
Bullet works. Hey, what's the big idea?
Now you have my interest. I love the Ace Combat series, specifically Ace Combat 4.
My prey! They took my prey!
Calm down. One wrong move here and we're dead.
Attention. The mission has been updated. Eliminate the unidentified units that have invaded Horizon's territory.
Unidentified. 4, confirm the status of this mission with Orbital. Make sure everything's on the up and up.
Attention. The mission has been updated. Eliminate the unidentified units that have invaded Horizon's territory.
So this is a new mission? That means a bigger reward, yeah?
With this mission update, the reward for the previous mission has been expunged. Attention. The unidentified units have locked onto you.
Little punks got their safeties off!
Guess they really want to throw down with us. Everyone, get ready.
Well, this is not good. What? Mission complete? What? Hang on a second. I'm even more confused here. So one thing you can do in this game that makes things a little bit different, Zero Gravion, instead of bringing like every single weapon and switching individually, assuming you played like Armored Core, is you can actually just have like they basically designed everything so you can actually bring in multiple weapons. So you can actually switch between your guns, your rocket launchers, your swords, shields, and of course you could basically you get to pick what you really want. So you can bring in your own missile launcher. What is any more graffiti actually? There's definitely a lot. They may streamlined a lot of things instead of just always having just simply one weapon selected. Yeah, you do have an inventory, so you can switch between a lot of weapons. And I'll show that to you. Like, just remember, this is developed by the people who made, at least led by development, by the people who made Armored Core 2 and 3, and their respective expansions, Another Age and Silent Line. Does this mean I'm like literally being thrown into another mission immediately? I'm kind of hoping so. Because that would be nice. I would also like to have a rank up.
Horizon has updated your mission.
Okay, good.
Eliminate the unidentified units that have invaded Horizon's territory.
Unidentified? Look at them! They're obviously with Bullet Works.
Regardless, they are flagged as hostile. Incoming transmission from the unidentified units over the wide area channel. Your response?
Open the channel.
Unidentified units. This is Bullet Works. cease your advance into Sky Union's airspace and leave immediately. If you refuse, we are authorized to bring you down by any means necessary.
Big talk coming from unidentified units like yourselves.
What are you talking about? You're the unidentified ones, not us. BG, I think something funny's going on.
In the decades I've been fighting in the Oval Link, I've never encountered anything like this before. But I know similar cases have been occurring more frequently. Now I'm all but certain that information is being tampered with.
Tampered with? By who? And why?
I don't know.
See, I'd say the story is definitely one of those things, like, with any Armored Core game. You're either really hooked into it, you're hooked into the setting, and the story, and the conspiracy, or you're not.
You don't know? Are you still gonna fight when you know something weird is going on? We should abandon our missions.
You can do whatever you like, but Bullet Works never abandons a mission.
BG, you gotta be kidding! You really want to fight the rookie?
Johnny, what are you fighting for?
Well, when I started out, I just wanted to show up my old man and my brother. But after serving with you and the others, I'm starting to believe that we're really fighting to make the world a better place.
You've become a fine soldier. I'm honored to have you under my command.
Quit getting sidetracked. What does that story have to do with anything?
Everything. Something is happening in the Oval Link. Something that involves the Immortals, the Consortiums, Orbital, and even us mercenaries. Whatever this is, it's bigger than our reasons for fighting.
You don't know that.
Maybe. But I know I can't turn a blind eye to what's happening. Certainly not for the men and women who have fought by my side.
I propose that you abandon your missions. Orbital does not intervene when legitimate missions come into conflict with one another. Nevertheless, mercenaries are valuable assets. I cannot recommend that you risk your lives to fight each other.
I'm surprised you would say that, For. While we're at it, maybe we should ignore the Consortium's little turf war, too. How's that sound?
I repeat, I propose that you abandon your missions.
Is that proposal really coming from you, or someone else? Perhaps completing our mission will get us closer to whoever's behind this.
So you want to fight to uncover the truth?
If you want something, you have to be willing to fight for it. That's what we've always done, and what we'll continue to do.
Well, they're very military.
Well, when you put it like that, there's no way we can possibly back down.
I'm perfectly okay with Gundam plots. For God's sakes, I'm the type of person who actually liked Gundam Wing.
The Western Seven never backs down either!
I would honestly say no. I don't think there are plot choices in this. I mean, Short Bloom would be the person you'd want to ask about that, if they're still around, but I'd say no.
Get ready, Johnny. Moments like these are the true test of a soldier.
Because there definitely is more... Like, the weird thing about this is that Armored Core were always more focused on the macrocosm, where the conspiracies stayed with the corporations, while this game here really tries to bring down the microcosm in each of the characters that they've created. So, like, you're going to be dealing with oddly enough, a bigger cast of characters, but also constantly interacting with them. Compared to Armored Core, it was basically kind of, you were just your own independent agent. And you might occasionally run into other mercenaries doing other missions, either as supporting you, or you may be fighting them.
Yes, sir. Private First Class Johnny G, ready for battle. You're gonna see just how strong Bullet Works really is, rookie. Don't go dying on us now.
Begin the mission.
Well, so much for that as an option. Actually, oh shoot. What the heck? Is the mech still there? Okay, the mech respawns. Alright, I'll grab the handgun then. I need to do something here. Hang on a second. Let's actually swap that out. I'm okay with a bunch of endings. I actually like that in a lot of games. Let's get my rifle back out. What the heck is Johnny? There you are, buddy. I'm just gonna blow you out of the sky now. Oh, he's a machine gun. Whoa. Ah, I hate when they always leave the area. I'm gonna take your gun, Johnny. What is this? Oh, that was explain why I have no femto. So your femto is basically like your fuel in this game.
Oh, come on. Fixing this thing ain't cheap, you know.
No, no, it isn't. But you're the one who decided to fight me. That was a lot of damage. I don't know what happened to him.
I'm sick and tired of your showboating, rookie. Other mercenaries, people I respect, keep telling me you're incredible. Like I don't know that already. The way they gush about your service record. I'm a real mercenary too, damn it. I would die for Bullet Works. If you don't believe me, then try me! 4. I'm ejecting my firearms and switching to blade weaponry. Increase generator output to maximum. We're hashing this out up close and personal.
Your unit is heavily damaged. Its structural integrity is compromised. I strongly advise against this.
1 hit. That's all I need. You're going down, rookie!
Enough. Bullet Works is abandoning this mission.
The enemy units are withdrawing from the mission area. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
BG, what the hell?
I can't afford to let you die here. I thought we might learn something if we took this mission and saw it through to completion. But I was wrong. And if I'm being honest, I also wanted to fight the 3 of you, especially the rookie. That's all.
Stop calling me rookie.
That's all? You're lucky no one got killed just now.
Hey, I know I said I was willing to die and all, but that doesn't mean I was planning on it or anything.
What the hell's going on?
Battle's over. We won. BG, how sure are you that someone is pulling all our strings?
Sure enough that I'm prepared to fight back in whatever way I can.
Oh, you know. Now you actually
Generator
take him out.
output dropping. Mapping return sequence.
Nope, he's invulnerable.
Execute the sequence before returning becomes
So
impossible.
the one thing, like one major difference in this game compared to Armored
I have a
Core,
lot
and
of
maybe
work
you
to
probably
do
would
when I get
compare it to Project Nimbus. By the way, dude, send me a DM on a link where I can get the game. I'd be really interested actually in seeing that. But for the game though, like the one thing they did change in Armored Core, you had a fuel gauge. And they did somewhat keep it. You have stamina, but you don't really need to you know, if you run out of it, you can still obviously move around and stuff. The restriction is you're not able to fly. But in Armored Core, it used to be you would use up your fuel or stamina to be able to fly around. So they definitely made it so you could just fly around indefinitely. Which I think for a lot of people is a major improvement, because you used to have to monitor a lot of stuff when playing Armored Core, but if you played Armored Core today, you'd know that it's incredibly cumbersome to play Armored Core, because the game didn't have, even though the PlayStation 2 had analog sticks, it didn't use the analog sticks. It didn't actually use them for aiming, it didn't use them for any sort of motion or anything like that. It was literally tank controls where you used the D-pad to move forward, turn left, turn right, and then if you want to actually look up or down or move left and right, you'd have to use L1, R1, and R2, and L2. No, I agree, honestly. Like, there's, like, Virtual On. I could, like, the arcade game. Being able to play that with actual, joysticks was an amazing experience. But I will say, like I said, the one major benefit is they definitely streamlined a lot of things. They made, of course, some things a little bit more cumbersome, like it's kind of difficult. You know, in Armored Core, all you do is press, X or triangle to switch weapons. In this one here, if you want to switch weapons, you're using the D-pad, so you're kind of not quick on the draw. But the changes, though, now you can fire from both arms. Dude, Virtual On was a great arcade game. I enjoyed it extremely, like, I know I don't show what I'm extremely passionate about and stuff. It's like, I know if I like something. And I like learning about it and such. I like actually getting the opportunity to play it and such. And I definitely say, if there's 3 types of games I like to play, it would probably be, right now, I'd say, if you give me a good dungeon crawler, you give me a mech game. Not all mech games, I'll admit. Like, I kind of like, not the battle techs. Like, those, I'm sorry to say, like, the way they design their mech stuff, that's a little too slow-paced for me. And also the aesthetic. Like, honestly, yeah, the art matters, the theme matters. And I liked, between Virtual On, Armored Core, Gundam versus, Battletech. I'm sorry, but the Robotechs of the world win me over. Or I guess they're actually called Macross, to be more accurate. One downside of this game, though, is that they're not giving you any weapons. I wait up to a certain point. Like, this is extremely fast-paced. I mean, I was actually streaming Armored Core before this game came out.
I tried to be slick about meeting here, in case our communications are being monitored. But I'm already second-guessing this. We definitely don't look like we go out for ice cream together.
Really? I happen to like ice cream. There's a new flavor here I've been wanting to try, but it's difficult for a man in my position to come here alone.
Okay, then.
So what brings us here? I assume you have something to report.
I did some digging into Four's actions during the last mission. The way she pit us against each other as enemy units, only to propose that we abandon our missions. A tactical support AI should not be able to perform those actions.
Go on.
I examined the mission from start to finish, looking for signs of any outside tampering. A virus, unauthorized backdoor access, anything. But the mission came up clean. Which means Four was operating normally when she performed those actions.
I'm not entirely sure I understand. Does this mean we can't trust Four?
Serving humanity is the foundation of Four's programming. Overriding it would be very difficult. If she were operating normally, she wouldn't deviate from her purpose. Maybe she proposed we abandon our missions out of concern for our lives.
But we fought anyway. The fact that there were no casualties was a stroke of luck more than anything else.
Maybe she decided that fight was necessary, for our sake or for humanity's sake. Or maybe she decided it wasn't necessary, but inevitable nonetheless. Either way, we fought, but I don't know why 4 allowed it to happen.
But when she advised against Johnny's reckless suicide attack, she was operating normally, correct?
I'm analyzing 4's mainframe as we speak. Her databases are massive. A full analysis is going to take a while to complete. But once it's done, we'll know whether someone's been putting ideas in her head, so to speak.
You can access 4's mainframe? That's Orbital's most closely guarded secret. Its location has never been revealed.
I don't disclose trade secrets. Let's just say I have my ways and leave it at that.
Fair enough. I leave this to you then. I don't care how you pull it off.
Appreciate it. I wonder if we should pass this info along to our loud friend from the Western Seven.
Keep this between us.
Guess you're right. I'm putting a lot of trust in your judgment, BG.
At this time, there's still a lot we just don't know. All we really know is that something is starting to happen. And whatever it is, we're caught up in it now, you and me. Eventually, we'll have to make a choice. When that time comes, I just want you to remember what you're fighting for.
I don't fight for anything. I fight because that's where the money is.
Of course. When you faced us, you didn't back down in the slightest. That's why I know I can trust you.
If I learn anything, I'll let you know. You enjoy that new flavor now, okay? Catch you later.
Believe me, I will. It's not that surprising I like ice cream, is it? Especially with a little brandy dribbled over it. Now that's a real treat. It doesn't have to be ice cream, I suppose. As you get older, you start to treasure the little moments in life. It's the little moments that make me think our battles will end someday. So I must do my duty and survive to see that day come to pass. Look at me, rambling to no one.
Oh my god, I'm more like
Countless
BG than I
suns
think.
give birth to life. The death of countless suns brings the circle of life to a close. From the vast sea of memories, a wave breaks against the shore. A reminder of myself, only to vanish like tears in rain. Mend the broken chain. As I observe life in its current form, I am reminded of my purpose. Yes, to mend the broken chain. The cut threads are gathered and spun, stitched and entwined with other thread. But how will they be woven?
Okay, first off, finally! Rank C! Awesome. I was waiting for that. That took a lot longer than I did. Hey, how about sea salt ice cream with brandy? Then we're talking. I actually have to try that now. I actually do have to try that now. That sounds delicious. But Kariba, thank you very much for the raid. So you really did catch me at the worst time there. I'd streamed a little bit longer because I was hoping that getting to rank C would be a lot quicker, but there are a lot of missions to this game. Yeah, I'm definitely way over my usual stream time. You went too far late. I went too far late with Daemon X Machina. I will say one thing about this game. They definitely are taking the conspiracy to the nth degree. Because they definitely went a little bit further. Have yourself a good night, Curry Bro. For those of you watching, this has been Daemon X Machina, actually. You caught me at the worst time here, but for now, though, I know a couple of people here, especially you, Zero Gravion. Ice cream is the real mastermind. I love ice cream. I still need to get that, the Mario Brothers ice cream. I also need to get the cake, too. I know it's expensive as an ice cream cake, but hey, I can't resist. I would also like to try that sea salt ice cream. I think that would be an interesting taste. Yeah, so in this game, you actually get to walk around. So you have your own character customization. So you can design what your actual pilot looks like. Which is kind of unfortunate because they really don't let you... They really make you feel like such a insignificant character. Although I really wish they would stop calling you Rookie. I wish they would just call you Outer. Unfortunately, there's no, to my knowledge, no max height. Like you can change everything just on the fly. So you can make yourself a woman, make yourself a man. There's no height, unfortunately. Like you can go balls to the wall. You know, changing. Make yourself all blue, make yourself all purple. They never let me make characters tall enough in limited cosmetic games. Yeah, they kind of just stuck with the default height, or just made a default height. So there's a lot of character customization, because this game isn't just simply playing in the mechs. I know I've really just only done the mech play. But you can actually do others as well. Like even if you pre-order the game, you can change what your mech is. I went with metallic. Because, you know, heck, why not? If I pre-ordered the game, I might as well enjoy at least some of the pre-order bonuses. But there's also the body modification, so you can actually, well, upgrade yourself. So if you're actually outside of your mech, you can actually do combat. I still need to play EDF 5. I need to get that game, and I want to be able to find like a group of people to actually play with. But so there's actually talent trees, which you can actually make yourself more robotic. Yeah, so I'll actually show that, actually. One great thing about Armored Core games, they love doing this, and I greatly appreciate it. They always create a testing ground. They always create a testing ground, so you can actually really test everything in this game. So you can test, like, you know, do I like this build, do I not like this build? I'm actually going to back away from those turrets for now, so I can stay out of their range. Even shows, like, here, use this range, 500. Nice virtual environment. Pick up cars. Throw the cars. And I mean, when you throw them, you can throw them. Sign. Unfortunately, using those, it's one-time use only. But if you need, like, a weapon in a snap and you didn't bring a sword, hey, you got that. But you can actually jump out of your mech. So I really don't know if there's a purpose for it, but I'm gonna assume there probably is. And that's probably actually why I haven't had to use any of my credits as of late, is because I think, if anything, they really want you to get all the upgrades. So you can actually run around, you have your own stamina meter here, and just like with fuel, if you run out of stamina, you're no longer able to sprint. So be stuck with a running distance. And you can see how much stamina, how much femto your arsenal has. But you also have your basic default gun, so you can just fire constantly. And it's infinite ammo, but it can overheat. So you can actually charge it up, fire, a charge shot. I've never actually seen this really overheat. I'm really curious about that, actually. So if you do find yourself in the situation, you can actually jump out of your mech. The difference is, though, you can actually... So you can see my health is 3. Yeah, so it runs out of ammo, it overheats. And you can jump. You can jump and roll. But you also have grenades. You can also do dashes. Just like if you were on your mech, you can boost. But you can also throw grenades. Obviously a lot limited here. You can throw it right down on your feet. It's not gonna hurt you. There probably is. I haven't run into that sort of situation. The traps here will actually stun any mechs in the area. So if anyone tries to run over you with their arsenal, they're gonna regret it. And you get 5 of those each mission. And of course you can jump back into your mech, you can just hold it press X, and get back in. So your mech can be destroyed. Obviously the primary focus is of that, but I have no doubt in my mind they're going to allow it. That's weapon switching, so you can actually switch out. You can bring 4 weapons into a mission. So by default, so I have my shield, I have my rifle, but if you want to switch weapons, you can actually just use the D-pad, so you can switch over to that. But then you can, like, you know what, I want to use this in my left arm, so you can actually have everything. So I have my cannon, I have my shield now with my right arm, I have the Grim Reaper, so I now have the bolt. So you can constantly kind of change what you're doing. You can actually even exit the changing. Oh no, we can we actually just go straight to the hangar from here? We can! So you can actually do a lot. So there's different types. So we have assault rifles, machine guns, handguns, there's blades, different types of swords. There's shotguns. There's sniper rifles. There's actually a lot of customization. So there's your bazooka again. There's your flamethrower. There's another shield. You can't attack with shields though, just to let you know. There's laser weapons. For laser weapons, just like the laser blade, rely on Femto. Femto actually has a purpose of like amplifying or defending yourself. So there's different types of setups. There's a lot of different types of setups you can create yourself with here. So there's your right weapon, your left weapon, your shoulder weapon. They really confine that to be just your missile launchers, but there's different types. So there's homing missiles, heat-seeking missiles. I'm currently using this one here because it's just more damage. Auxiliary, that's something that's new. Haven't really figured out how to use it. Haven't obviously checked the manual yet. And then your pylons are basically allowing you to bring another weapon. So like if I want to bring multiple shields, if I feel like I need, like say for example, you know what? I like this cannon here, I want to have another cannon with me. Or I could have a sniper rifle with me, I could have that as well. So there's a lot of customization. So far though, unlike what was it? Unlike Armored Core, I haven't seen many parts for the mechs. I wonder if there's actually no. Well, that's the Femto, so you have your Mirage. Yeah, so you don't actually really aim in the game, so there's always an auto lock. That'll always tell you, like, here, now you're in range, so all you have to do is just hold down the button, and you'll fire your gun. Still haven't really figured out what the shield does yet. Shields are still eluding me. Of course, we can exit the training ground. I'm sure they probably make missions, but EDF5, I really do need to get that game and play through it. I would love to be able to play through the game online with people. I've been kind of thinking I should do like some sort of multiplayer night. Like really find out what kind of games people would want to play. But the downside is like it's always the barrier of entry. It always comes down to the barrier of entry. But I think the big thing about this game is that the story and the aesthetic is a really huge one. It's weaker than 4... That's a surprise. It's weaker than 4.1, but it's good. You know what? Actually, that might make sense, considering they really divided themselves with Iron Rain and EDF5. So it's really hard to say it's like... I bet they were honestly split on how they wanted to actually make that type of game. Notification. Tenmar, you have our gratitude. Through the immortal seas, Dark Transport aircraft and Sky Union attacked our factories. Damages were reduced thanks to your efforts. However, despite our gains in this battle, we have nevertheless sustained heavy losses. Our only option is in the interim is to withdraw. Whether you travel the world by horse or by car, as a couple or in a trio, the final step of your journey must be taken by you and you alone. While this situation has been entrusted to Orbital, we believe it will be difficult for them to address through the proper means. Orbital is necessary, but only at present. As far as the future is concerned, we must be the ones to establish a new world order. We hope you understand what that means, Tenmar. At least the corporations don't call me Brookie. Well, weaker is a strange word, but it's altered in ways I find that not great. I'd say the weakest aspect of from 4.1 was the vehicles. If they fixed that, I would consider it an overall win. I really can't think of what else they could have done to make it weaker. Because technically 4.1 was the first game where they let you play as the wing divers and all the other classes. What the... Controlling the vehicles in 4.1, I absolutely despised. Then again, I did play that game with mouse and keyboard, so actually like flying the plane, flying the helicopter, controlling the tanks, they were way too sensitive. Like, they needed a lot of functions. Oh my god, can I... Why does this game only let you buy... You know what, actually, what I bet the issue is? I think what I have to do is actually quite literally make the component to actually get the piece of armor. But the downside about this whole thing is you have to give up parts, and that's one thing this game doesn't actively really tell you. Also, one cool thing about this game, you can actually see that your mech changes. So just simply by looking at your opponent, you can kind of tell what they're equipped with. That actually looked nice. Unfortunately, I can't build that, actually. Like, this is clearly where the money goes in this game. Kind of been hoarding it, honestly. I'm surprised I don't even have to pay for weapon repairs. Oh yeah, that's another thing Armored Core actually always did. You could actually have gun arms. So if you want, literally, like, you don't want to just make the guns, you just want your arms to be the weapons, you can. Helicopters are still super weird, though. Yeah. I was not a huge fan. Like, the one thing I liked about the Air Raider was that they introduced the gigantic mechs. The new voice cast isn't nearly as fun. Yeah, it's one of those weird things that the more professional voice actors become, and voice acting's a very niche industry, you oddly enough need to actually find amateur talent to really get the best B-movie experience. There's obviously some people who could do it really, really well. But getting the good ones, though... Yeah, no, I definitely, apparently, if I want to change my gear. I'm surprised, actually, they're all still bipedal. I was honestly hoping for this game to actually have, I wouldn't use it, because bipedal is still my favorite. I was still expecting to see, like, reverse joints and tank treads and such. Or floater, or the floating ones. I still do have to get that game, but I'm doing my best to save money. I'm going to TwitchCon, so I've already invested in that. But at the same time, I've really tried to do... With what little money I make, unfortunately, I can't... Like, I already feel bad enough as it is buying this game new. And that's been like 2019 has been a great year for video games. It's been a terrible year for me. Despite actually getting a full-time job, it doesn't pay anything at all. So my actual budget of saying, you know what, I feel like I can buy this game is non-existent. And it's really bad. And speaking of that, oh my god, I just realized the time. I have work at 6 AM. Yeah, I need to stop streaming. I'm sorry to say. Speaking of goofy, actually, here's one thing that's actually goofy that I did not expect this game to have. There's an ice cream shop in this game. Why don't we finish off and have some ice cream? Let's have a cone. Oh yeah, that's right. They really went out of their way with this. They really went out of their way. Ooh, caramel. Oh, you have a double shot of caramel. Grenade throw speed. So this game will actually improve your stats for the next mission. So you can actually combine things. Although, I will say it's very limited. Like, it always just depends on what your first flavor is. Or maybe not, actually. I am incorrect on that. Wait, what does lychee do then? I guess more... Nope, never mind. I guess there are special effects together. So what does chocolate do then? Also, what the heck is lychee? Never heard of that flavor before. Chocolate and vanilla. Lock on. Oh, it's a fruit. Okay. Yeah, so you can actually buy ice cream. Oops. It doesn't matter what the container is. Movement speed. A lot of the stats I'm noticing just like kind of affect your outer. Cheesecake. So it's like the ice cream flavors always change. So it's like it doesn't hurt to actually check, like vanilla here. Every 500 credits you spend, you'll get 1 stamp. Collect 10 stamps and redeem them for 1 ice cream token. It's a staple dessert in Asian restaurants here. Interesting. There we go. Oh, apparently you could just buy more ice cream. Again, apparently in my next mission I'll have faster reload speed. And of course this game also has an online multiplayer. It's currently co-op. I'm really hoping... Here's the other thing about Armored Core. Armored Core had 2 game modes, basically. You had the story mode, which is what I'm focusing on. And then they also had an arena mode, which is basically a versus mode against AI opponents, which is kind of what we're experiencing here in the game. But it's just you and your enemy here. There's no additional enemies flying around. There's no story or elements or anything like that. It's literally just a straight up 1v1 versus of whose mech is better and who's the better pilot. And that's one of the really awesome things that they're bringing in, but it's going to actually happen online. The framework for AC was the arena after all. Yeah, and I'm really hoping they'll actually bring that in, because honestly being able to play with other people online, that would be amazing. But either way though, we've got to actually stop things here. But for now, I don't think there's anyone I know who's actually still online though, unfortunately. There is not. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut things here, unfortunately. There's no one I know who's actually streaming. Actually, no, there is one person who's streaming. You know what? If you're not done watching people on Twitch, go check out the Juker. He is actually streaming Dragon Quest VIII Blind. Go tell him I said hi. There's not gonna be a raid message or anything like that, so I'm just gonna give him a plain old host. But tomorrow, we'll see what the C rank missions are and just see how deep this rabbit hole goes. But until then, though, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much, Cerebro, for the raid. And until then, take care.